I give one hour, including people who never talk. This will be managed. So it's not left for the people on the panel who is managing it, maybe Oga Chris, or to give 8 minutes to whoever that wants to, that have never spoken before. But
Mr.
1 hour.
Nigeria, 1 minute to. There is something
Yes, sir.
Mr. Chris said. Mr. Chris, do you
Okay.
know that the Western world, their secondary school is only 4 years. So it's not as our own. No. It's
Okay.
only four
That one
years.
hour,
Yeah,
let me
Secondary
that's
use now.
yeah, that
it's
is
4 years
exactly the
because
point. Yeah,
after 2 years, just like SGSS1, GSS2, 2 years, SS1,
Remain
yeah.
SS2,
50,
two
remain
years.
54 minutes. So remain 54 minutes
Okay,
for the
Oga
1 hour.
Nigeria, thank you,
Oga, you
man.
dey chop our time
May you
too.
leave
You
us.
say go.
Yeah,
No,
may
not
you
be
leave us.
not be me now. I do my league that chop full that time.
May you leave
One
us.
hour, that is it. Thank you. God bless you all.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Anjawad. May I quickly respond to Abdul? Abdul, that's exactly the core of my argument. I say at that 14, 15 years, they call am lower secondary school and upper secondary, depending on the EU country where you dey. You
Yes.
see that 14, 15 years, if they finish there, school don't finish. So at that stage, you don't define who you want be. Whether you be academic person, you go continue go university line. Whether you be handwork person, you go continue go handwork line. And this handwork, not be the one where they go dey learn for street. You go to standard university, well called technical university, something like that, where you go and learn to become electrician with certificate. In short, in some countries, for example, in Denmark, from that 15, 16 years, so immediately you go that school, they don't start to dey pay you salary be that. So na be the thing. Dr. CM, 8 minutes. Talk to us.
Okay, thank you. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, Niger Watch, our Dream Nation, Abdul Malik, Black Panther Udua. Okay, give us a mandate, Chris and then Jonathan, and those on the chat and those listening. It's been a long day for me. Oh. Tire, tire, tire. Well, I greet each and every one of you and observe all protocols. What really caught my fancy was when I heard about state police. Before I delve into it, if somebody is expecting me to say something about Bayo Nonoga, the person will wait till from now to infinity.
That one a garbage.
Um, can never, I mean, there's never seen somebody as useless. You can't just come out and then issue warning. This should be the last time Ndi Igbo will interfere in Yoruba affair. Tell me. To elect a governor or a councillor in Lagos State is a Yoruba affair. Meanwhile, Yoruba candidates in Lagos, whether APC, PDP, any party, they went to Ndi Igbo to beg them, campaign, please vote for me. They went street by street. Now, if you now want to vote, Bayo Ononaga say you are interfering in Yoruba affair. That is the most useless human being I've ever seen in my life at old age. Look at what he said. So that's a very big shame. So to me, Mark Twain, American writer, said, don't debate a fool because he will first of all bring you down to his level of stupidity and foolishness and then beat you with experience. So me, I know that one. So on this state police, in principle, let me because in principle, I welcome it. It's a good development. That's the first thing I will say. The second thing I will say is that it's long overdue. Long overdue. Though we celebrate it, but then let's not celebrate. It's long overdue. These are the two things I will say. Now they say the devil is in the details. Not be said like Tinubu announced subsidy gone. Everybody clap hand. The next 1 hour go buy petrol. You go begin shout. So that is the details. So in this case, in this police, state police, the devil is in the details. But I would only like to preempt. Let me state what I expect. Not that the only thing they've told us is state police is coming. No details yet. So let me sort of present my own details. What will gladden my heart if it's implemented that way. I welcome state police because every crime is local. Therefore, the solution to fight it should also be local. That is the first principle. Now, what I also have to say is this. My idea of a state police is because all this one Tinubu they do poju poju. Police state establish police. What of the resource to fund it? Because if let's say you what is it called? Federal is funding police, and you decide to outsource that function, that duty to state, you have to give the people now what to use to do it. So all this,
They already have
uh,
now.
no. What I mean, they do federal budget for Nigerian
No,
police.
no, no.
That's why I
They've
call it
already
Nigerian.
have. They already have. The security allocation will be scrapped from from the state government, given to the state police.
Okay,
That's what's going to happen.
okay. So is that what they said, or because you
That
are
is what's
informing
going to
me?
happen. That's where the fund
Mm-mm.
will come from. They will no longer give money
Listen.
directly to
Mm, okay.
for state security, because
Oh,
the reason why they are
okay.
giving that money for state
Okay.
for the state to use, for the state
But
government to use, is because they will use that to buy some infrastructures for the federal police. But now that they are
before
scrapping that,
before
then they will use it for themselves. There's no
before
reason they want to say they should
uh,
bring fund.
uh,
They will eat
uh,
that fund though.
before I
They will
forget,
eat it.
it's okay. Black Panther. Listen, only one question go. Are you an insider? Because like you are now buy or no where they talk now. Now you be buy or no
No,
where they here.
I'm not
So
an
are you?
insider, but look,
How you
let me
take
say
no?
one thing. If I'm not an
This
insider,
guy
if
said,
you look at the map, there is no way you are going to
eh,
cut any money from now. Where you want to cut the money from?
Black Black
No,
Panther,
no, they ask
Black
you
Panther. You are
where you
being
want to cut the money come from.
listen. You are being emphatic, as if to say you are an insider. This is what should be done. You see, she say me. I was a bit careful. I say the devil is in the details. Me, I never know the details, but I'm proposing. In fact, you are like me. Just say you are coming the way from the angle I'm coming by saying this Black Panther. This is what you wish that should be done. Now, so me once say this is what I wish, not that they will do it because they've
No,
not
that is what
given
they are
you the
going to
details.
do, Oga. They can't give anybody
Mm-mm.
1 billion naira free every month now.
See, listen. Until the black anyway, when this I don't. Yes, when you understood, people understood where I'm coming from. That is what you wish. This is what I wish. Wish is different from the what government will do until they do it. That's why I said, let me set my own what I expect from Nigerian for you to be functional. Qualitative and functional. One, since federal government they budget money from 2024, 2025, 2026, a government did operate three budget at the same time, 3 years. All the money they normally budget for police will now be a question of give it to the state. There's no need saying federal budget again, it go appear as a Nigerian because nothing. Effectively, federal police is dissolved except for Federal Capital Territory, FCT. That is where you have federal police. The nearby Niger state will have their own police. Benue state, all those people will have their own. So we are talking of 36 states, 36 police units of their own. Why I like it, I mean, this is just what it is. So in terms of resources, federal government should hands off. That kobo they are budgeting every year, say for police, that will not be as if they are giving it to states. Nothing. The only one they will remain is the little that will accrue to FCT for them to manage their own federal. Federal police is only for Abuja. It's as simple as that. Every other thing is state. And the state organizing it, this is why I like it. One, because every crime is local, therefore the solution should be local. There is solution. Police has to do a lot with anthropology, which is something like studying a culture and tradition of a people. If you leave me to go to Kano, I don't think I can study the culture and tradition of the Hausa people more than recruiting somebody whose great grandfather they've been Hausa for the past 100 years, 1,000 years. Recruit the person, let him be the police person in Kano. He will do it better than me moving from Anambra to Kano. That is to say, in the same token, you can't bring somebody from Kasen and bring him to Imo State to be police officer, or bring somebody from Oyo to Abia, or Abia to go to Ndo. No way. That's what we are saying. So this should be the modality. And why? Let me now say why my personal interest is this.
Dr.
We will
Slim,
now end. Yes, please.
you round up, but before you round up, you will take 1 or 2 minutes. Okay, give us a mandate. You want Dr. Slim, I beg, wait. Give us a mandate. You want to say something?
I have a question for him. I have a question for him.
Okay, ask him.
Make a, hey, if allow me, make I land on this thought so that maybe you go don't answer on a question or you can.
Okay,
Please let me
Dr.
quickly
Slim,
say
land,
this.
land.
So let me quickly say. So why personally, this is now a personal satisfaction. I don't want to see somebody wanting road block in Anambra State, Agwata local government, my local government, extorting money when you look at me is from either Bauchi or Medugri, or it will stop. At the same time, I don't want to go to Kano. You see an Igbo police officer, man, what are you doing there? You can't do it better than them. So this is exactly why I'm happy. That extortion will stop because I cannot see somebody from Anambra State wanting roadblock in Anambra collecting money. We go shaman now. People know in extended families, people go look and say, is that what you are? Anyway, you won't even do it. So that is and this thing applies to every other state. I believe people should agree with me on this. So let me pause.
No, we did not agree with you.
On this one.
Well,
Okay.
I agree to a large extent. My own question will now be on the issue of accountability and then making sure that the governors do not usurp this and then take advantage of it to now marginalize their people and then steal from them. How do we put those check and balances?
Well, the thing is that because it is state, every state will give its own identity to it. What I'm trying to say is this: yes, what you said is founded. It cannot is founded, given the Nigerian character. Some people will use it, but believe you me, the whole 36 states they can be reasoning alike. Some will still have milk of
Let me
humanity.
put this caveat. Let me put this caveat in so that I can continue. You see, having a state police does not mean automatic dissolve of federal police. It's not going to be possible. They will not dissolve federal police.
Okay,
but to me,
Dr.
it will be at variance. I do not see the need anymore. To be honest
round.
with you, I do not see
Dr.
the need anymore.
Do you agree with state police?
Yes, I do.
It's well needed. Yes.
Exactly.
I do.
That's
Niger
his
Watch, I
submission.
do. I need it. Do you know why? Do you know why Niger Watch? Niger Watch in your local government in Edo State, if the police officer, the commissioner of police, I'm not just saying the whole of Edo, just commission. I mean, sorry, the DPO, divisional police officer of your local government, it must come from there. Do you know that if the crime becomes so much, because when I know in Papa compound, everybody know he go the shame self. Now he go there, you know the route.
Okay,
So
it means
how can
sorry,
you
because I want to learn on this area. Augustine, what you are saying is that it means when this state police is being implemented, right?
Yeah.
Every state you will have your own people, not like
Yes,
you can't have foreign.
No, wait. The question when Naija Watch they ask is, see, Naija Watch, not to say you cannot have, for example, those states. Now, I don't mean say you don't fit get people from those states.
Thank you.
If they say state police, time for employment.
Okay.
If you like, everybody go apply. You give people we qualify. So if you like, say you want to make somebody from Kano commissioner, and
but you must first.
Okay.
At least, but you have the right. You have the right now to do so.
So exactly.
Because now you know what you want to achieve. Now you know what you want to achieve.
So make I talk one thing.
Peter B, for example, almost in the same in Anambra State. So now, with this now, you can now begin to streamline your recruitment. Say, this one, I go fit tackle him if he misbehaves. I know if you go to somebody from Stafford and say, I won't go to the post one. But this one, they might say, I'll feel for them. Go ahead.
Yeah, give us a mandate. Maybe we go round. Give us a mandate. You ready to talk now?
Yes, I can talk.
Okay, well, you use your 8 minutes now.
Well, thank you very much. Greetings to everybody. Thank you very much for that analysis, doctor. It was right on point. It is well needed, and I think now is the time that this should come to play. One point that you brought up that is very, very important is the fact that it will help to reduce this federal stealing. This federal
Yes.
stealing that has been, it will help, it will bring it down drastically. It will kill that thing. Now, it will now help us to even now have more employment state by state. For example, now, your state, I cannot go and say that, okay, the person that will be the head of police now will now come from Adamawa State. No, it will be from your state because, like you said, we will be able to trace them. If things are not working, we can look for them and ask them questions. Do you want me to be destroyed under your own word because this is your state? So, well, it is well applauded. Now,
Give us a mandate. Give us a mandate, and it will also become competitive between state governors across
That's all.
the country.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That is
Thank
the
you, sir.
thing.
Thank you. Thank you. It is honestly, it's a laudable. It's been long overdue. What I want to even say.
Okay, but now, okay, none of us here is a fan of Tinubu. But if this one become a reality, do you think he deserve a credit from us on this platform?
Well, to me, yes. Yes.
He will get credit
I
now.
will.
He will
No,
get
I
it.
will. No, no. I mean, why? We want it. I will say thank you, Tinubu. You did. You, this is yes. I give you
Okay,
credit.
thank you.
Yes, I will do that because
Because
on
if
what
it
basis will I
works,
say it's not good?
if it
That's
works
what
in
we
our
want.
country, if it works in our country, all that, like I said yesterday, it is not what matter is what you do with the power that you have been handed over. It is not enough to say I snatch it, I grab it, and not. What are you doing with it? And that's what Peter Obi is saying. Do well for your people. Imagine this guy said that bandit on machine, police waving them, they are vigilante. People were killed in Jos, sleeping in their house. Bayo said, federal government has told Nigerians don't travel in the night. But men were sleeping in their houses and they were being killed. Were they traveling? No. These people were killed in their own houses when they were sleeping. Now today, you now see on social media now, this election buy now, people are now saying that, well, if there's a seller, there will be a buyer. You see how low people are. You see their mentality. Over here in the US, both the buyer and the seller will rot in jail. They will rot. You buy both, you sell, you will rot in jail. But now they are telling you if there's a buyer, there will be a seller. Now, on that thing that you brought up earlier, see, I have said here, when the kidnappers train in your state, you know what some of them just say? He said that if the armies went into the bush, they may use this weapon for shield. Who does that? Most of these kings, if not all, both Ballets and all of them, they have been compromised. They have been compromised. How can you? This is evil. Over 120 million naira found with this person as the one now sponsoring or even allowing bandits to ravage his own place in Kwara State. Is the height of evil. And that's why sometimes when I speak here, like this person does not even honor this. See, the throne you honor, but those that sat on the throne, they have destroyed it. How can they kill your own people and you are taking money for your own people to be destroyed? This is the height of evil and should be, it is painful, so painful. And that's why we must continue to speak and support channels like this. You cannot afford not to put your voice out there. We cannot afford. And what they are trying to do is to make sure that we are silent, but we will not be silent. Let's keep talking. Let's keep calling them out. Where they do good, we will talk about it. But the evil is more than the good. The evil is more. Do you know how much is being looted every day by these guys? When Bayo said his friend is doing well, it's his friend that parades the corridor of power. the one that they can easily bend the policy and the law of Nigeria for and say, okay, well, you are Bayo's friend. Make container, go and carry that container, we'll let it slide. They will bend policies and regulations for them because they are their friends. But the real man from Abia or Onitsha that does the real work, you may not even see them. Because why? They are not in the corridor of power. So when Bayo speak, it's his friend that he can bend rules and policies for. But the real man in Aba or in another market in Lagos, they will not. Those ones they are not considered. And these are the real guys, the SME guys. So when you speak, you ask yourself, is this man a human being that speaks like this? Is he intelligent at all? But we know what is happening. This is the worst government ever in the history of Nigeria. Tinubu should not have been allowed in the first place to smell power. Is the worst thing ever that has ever happened in Nigeria. Thank you very much. I hit my mic.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much for hitting your mic. Very brilliant submission. See, and still on this state police, may we get something very clear. You see, even though for me, even though some governors go use them, they do what they want to use and do. Now, 36 state governors we get. The one, the
Yes.
abuse where governor they do, so is it different from the one where they go use state police, they do? It's not different. And the time you go get state police, and why governor not go feel control them like that? You see all those police commissioners, DPOs for all the police station, they go be people within everybody know them. So even if governor want use them, then themselves go dey careful. And the most important thing where they expect your gas CM go reach. See, every state by now, if you like, go carry repentant Boko Haram, recruit them for your police. Now you sabi. If you like, go and recruit every kind of nonsense for your police. Now you sabi. The state we're ready to recruit the best
No,
of the best.
that one, no good. That one. See, thank you very much. You see, everybody
All right,
talk. Say,
we lost Chris.
let,
Let me
no.
just use my 8 minutes. Good evening, everyone.
Alabo, how many of you are losing now?
Which one lost Chris?
We'll
I
not
need to
hear you.
talk now.
Just
Which one
come
say
back now.
lost Chris?
Somebody they talk now. Two of us don't feel they talk at the same time. Black Panther, just make
Nobody they
sense.
talk. Now just
May
only
I talk?
just a question.
What did they do Alabo at times? Say, you know they hear
Okay, can
people
I speak
voice.
now?
You know you can't speak. I'm on my seat.
Black
I'm
Panther,
speaking.
talk 1 minute. Make quick talk.
They're
You
not
say
gonna
we
take your
lost.
8 minutes. You'll still talk for 8 minutes. You'll still
You say
talk.
we lost Chris.
I'm just putting a caveat there. Look, if you Nigeria, let us define our kind of society we have. We need a state police. How would the state police be formed? And who is going to be in control? And how would the federal police function alongside the state police? Because your judicial system automatically will change too. Because we have federal laws, we have state laws. We have federal crime, we have state crime. So
See,
how will your state or federal function now? Because you need to have a federal police that will take cases like drugs, like insurgents out of the hands of the state. Because if they don't do that, they are going to abuse it.
listen,
No,
Black
Black
Panther.
Panther. Make
Black
we don't
Panther
make
is
this
not.
an argument.
We have a
Because they are
Make we
taking
show
DNA.
this thing.
no,
Listen,
don't
listen.
no go walk. Oh.
Listen. It's not by this thing.
No, now
We
let's
are being
have that
logical.
Labo talk with 8 minutes.
Okay,
Make
We'll come
Olabo
okay,
to
talk. I
okay.
will
Make
explain
Atari.
elaborately.
Oh, now forget
we'll
say
come,
Black Panther
oh,
na Barack boy.
Oga Labo, oh yeah, talk. Oh, your 8 minutes. Welcome to the
I
show.
say now forget say Black Panther na Barack boy. So more gonna
Oh, yeah.
leave him. So my argument more gonna leave him. Good evening, everyone. Dr. CM, my brother Chris, Black Panther, and my brother Chris, Abdul Malik, Epa Odua, and give us our mandate. Naija Watch, God bless you for what you do. Your pocket will never run dry. More grace to your able. You will do more, and God will do more for you exceedingly, beyond your imagination. Because a new Nigeria is
Thank you.
coming, and that new Nigeria is possible. And all of us will witness it, except those who swore with their life that they will never live to see that new Nigeria. Then they will perish. Everyone on the comment section, I commend you guys for what you do. Our mommy does Parabo Azi. Everline, and the one that betrayed us, Johnson Emmanuel. We pray for God to help you to retrace yourself. A new Nigeria is coming, and that new Nigeria is possible. State police is here, and it's here to stay. Everything in Nigeria, the foundation is always a difficult one. I know some of us will have our reservations on the issue of state police, how the governor will abuse it. The federal government are abusing it. We are crying. We'll still resist them. Let it come back to the state, closer to the people. So you hold your governors accountable the same way we are dragging Tinubu, the same way we are dragging the IG of police. So this is very important thing. So it's going to be your governor is closer to you. You people can go to the government house and block the gate and demand for anything you want to do. What I want to appeal to every state governor when this is all settled, please, the same way we are complaining of this state police, you take somebody from Anambra to Sokoto, please don't take anybody from Ibocha local government to Anyosha local government. Use the same people. Let it go round to the people, both local government. Let it be the people to manage, because every local government will know. And when you get to local government, the same vigilante community have, see how you can bring them into the police and allow them in their area which they understand. Don't go and bring somebody who do not understand, because we will still build the same thing that we are shouting for federal government. So that if it's happen at Urodo, the people of Urodo will know. They know people who are cultists. If it is happening in a place like Ekpoma, Ekpoma know all the arrowhead. They know all the strong men in that place. So the security agency there, anyone that is security, they know them, so they will go after them. This is just my appeal to every state government to allow it the same way they have brought it to state. Take the same people in that local government, in that same community where you are posting them, should be the people, recruit them from that area so that they can fish out the enemy of their communities. All this criminality will stop. And recruitment process should be fair. Let us know people that are competent. Do not recruit cultists into the police force. The criminality will not stop. Do not take those recommendations and bring people who will hide under the uniform and be committing crime, using it for criminality. These are things I will appeal to every state government to look into. It's very important recruitment process, because what happened, the bad people will begin to infiltrate the system, and once they continue to recommend their people and put them in the place, they will continue to leak information. When bandits take over the system, they will leak information to their people, and the essence of the state police will not be able to achieve them. And people will begin to say, I thought you people say you want state police. Why is your state still burning? It's because the same criminal, they have taken over the security structure. So now the ball is in the hands of the governors, except that governor is a bandit, is a criminal, then know that he's going to put his criminal structure in that place to continue mining the golds, to continue taking the natural resources of that state. That is another thing that is very important, people. But the masses, you own your state, look at these things, you know criminal in your area. If you see them, I know you will be scared. Oh, they will let them not go and buy my mother. Let them not go to the village and take. You can do whistle blowing, bring it to some big platform so that we can raise alarm. You cannot see a confirmed cultist who is somebody called executioner or this kind of a thing, and you saw him in police uniform. that is being recruited and you keeping silent, you have to raise alarm when you people begin to see. That is the only way we can fight the bad system. Talking about the failure of our country, blaming the people of the North. If we look at what is happening, Nigeria, especially the people of the South, we have done so much sacrifice. The whole of the resources, the development in Abuja is the oil from my place. Those kind of mansion you see and infrastructure you can find in Abuja is nowhere in my place. The fine road you are seeing, but the oil is being taken from my place to develop those kind of places. But in my place, we don't have water. We don't. So we made so much sacrifice. When we're writing our jam, the cutoff point we have is different. So these people, you will see them before you know, they say they are professor. And you are here, the same school, you graduated the same year, and the people you see them, when they come to the field to work with you, I met a lot of them in oil and gas. You see them, they are dumb, but they are your managers. They are dumb, but they will come as a supervisor. They have not done the job. You will show them how to use the tools. So this is a system that is being designed. When you are struggling for you want to study, do engineering, and they are giving you cutoff point of 230, 240, 250, and you see people in that side, 70, 80, they still study the same thing. Even if they are studying it, lecturer don't have time. They just give everybody to go. That is what happened in that side. They do everything, a lot of concessions and consideration given to these people, and yet they are still causing us much pain. If you come to the system of governance, come to the National Assemblies, they are majority. They make decision what they don't want in the country. It will not stand. If they don't support you to be president, they take over the security structure. They own the army. These people own your finance. So every top decision-making position is in the hands of the Northerners. Haven't we tried? Yet they are not still developed. They are still uneducated majority. Very dark man is raising concern. The politicians are using them. That is why they refuse us to have a census. And when people are saying you hold your leader, the energy you're using in insulting very dark man, put that same energy and condemn the bandit. Call them out. Call your leaders out. Tell them your eyes have opened. You are educated now. You people who are privileged, who are educated. How can you continue to give birth? You are now in London insulting very dark man. Can you give birth to your child in London and send that child back to Nigeria to go and do Amajiri?
Thank you.
Can they do that one? Mr. Chris, let me just round up. Sorry, sir. Can any of them in US give birth to their children and send them on the street for Amajiri? Can a Rufai child be doing Amajiri? Can a Pantamish child be doing Amajiri? Can Atiku Abubakar children be doing Amajiri or Dangote children? So there are some systems you need to scribe. It's affecting us. The insecurity now, the people have come, they have the gut. They come into the south and they are affecting the whole country. Fighting this insecurity is our resources they are using in fighting them. And yet, suffering. So the best thing, President Tinubu is what we have been calling, please, 30 seconds. What we have been calling for President Tinubu to do, he has done this one. Another one releasing Nnamdi Kanu. Do census for Nigeria. There are things you will do, Nigeria will commend you. And they will give you applause for those ones. Don't because you want to go for second term and ignore necessary things to save the country. Thank you. Sorry for taking much of the time. Thank you, Mr.
Chris. You really chop time. Oh. Well, people, I think everybody don't talk. The final leg of the segment. How many minutes are we going to start with? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Maybe we'll just take 2 minutes to
That
start
one no
with.
go work. Oh. That one no go work. Oh. Now 1 hour they give us. Which one be 1 hour don't finish? Now.
We will take 2 minutes to start with. Epaduwa, Ureva, are you there? Epaduwa.
Thank you.
Talk to us. Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you very
No
much.
more, sir.
As I was saying, is that you see, the VGN was telling them, their shoemaker, they are this, they are that. No, we should not see people that way. It is the job that people do. So in the site, we have shoemaker. And even we have those who cut soccer way in the site. So we are all human beings. So the job that available for a person to do, and he do it and collect his money. So it's nothing you will not ridicule him that is what he do. We have what they call this thing, beteshi, joint in the morning, just like the way they are knocking their own along the street. So all are the same thing, they make their money from it. So it's not what you will ridicule. The only thing I see there is that whether even their own is even better than our people who came from the south, who will tell you, no, it is these people we used to work. Then after you use them to do that job, at the end of the day, you start crying. I'm hungry. There is no money. The country is hard. That money you give to them when you tie your hand at the back, you will have do that job yourself and collect the money to eat. So let nobody ridicule anybody over such thing. The one thing I see is that whether from this, the Satan has, the northern people has the.
Did we lose Odua or you guys not? Okay.
Okay.
How do I continue?
Are you not hearing? The Satan people are the most people who give them that right to be doing whatever they are doing. Okay. The Ariwan people, since they love to kill themselves, and that is why they are killing themselves. If not, if they can carry stick and be shouting, you insult Allah, you insult Allah. Why can't they carry that the same stick and destroy the people that make them not to go to farm? That now chase them out of the farm, out of their whatever they used to make life. Who will come to community, they will not be doing mass grave. So that is the failure of their own. Then why is the SAT also allow them? People cannot go to farm in my community. In my I'm from Huande, people cannot go to farm in that place. Then why did our Santa people not stand and say, no, our people must go to farm? So our people also are dragging the country back. If they are doing it in the West, or your people now, or bomb blast in Lagos that day. So the entire people, whether from the south or the north, we are dragging the country backward. Especially those one who they claim they are lawmakers. They are the one dragging the country back, whether it is from the part of the south or part of the north. Because people in the south cannot pay school fees. They cannot even open shop. You cannot do this because of the law. And they will tell you government agencies. So the one in the north could not know themselves they are beggar because of the government agencies also. So everybody are dragging the country back. Let all of us fight and say enough is enough. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Paul. Black Panther, you did it.
I did it. Paul, I disagree with totally 100% of your submission. I disagree with it.
Black Panther, wait.
Let me tell you why I disagree with it.
Black Panther, wait. Listen to the instruction.
Okay.
That's the way they chop you for belly. Make you talk am now. Make people hear.
What be that?
I said that's the way they chop you for belly since where you want talk. I said when you talk am now.
Wait, did the police something?
No, anything where they chop you for belly because you there got to talk since. So yeah, talk.
Thank you very much. See, we cannot always be political all the time. What Mr. Odua just said is a political statement. He's trying to be a nationalist. I'm not a nationalist. I'm a patriot. And I don't want to be a nationalist. Because this is not the right time to say you are a nationalist. What Odua is saying, talking about is a nationalist. I am not the problem of Nigeria. The North is the problem of Nigeria. If you don't know, go and dust the books and read it. Don't come and be a nationalist to us here. We need to filter out our problem and we need to solve our problem. Now, the state police, all of us are just we are diverting ourselves. How the question we should be asking ourselves now, how will the state be structured? The state policing will be structured because we need a police that will be policing the state police. We need a judicial system because if anything happens to the state, the policing system of a country, therefore, with the judicial system also need to be restructured. One, the reason why I'm saying it is that we are copying the American system, a federal system of governance. One, if you give, since we pray to God that the state police should be there, who is going to pick the head of the state police in a state? Are we going to repeat the same problem we had in the federal, where the president is picking the head of the state police? Two,
Uh,
how will it be structured? Which law should guide them? Because in the federal system, you have to have a federal policing that will police the federal system because there are federal laws and there are state laws. There are jurisdiction and there are non-restrictions. We need to have federal crime and state crime. Because when crime is being moved from one state to another state, you need a neutral body that will investigate it. You don't need one state police to carry to. No, it doesn't work that way. In America, the FBI stand as a federal police because they are federal laws. They take cases. They take charge of cases when something happens in a state. They said the FBI is in, the federal is in. This is a federal case.
Okay,
All state police hands down. All state police hands down. We're in charge. This is how you come in inefficiency and inequality in a federal system of policing. You don't say you have, because you have state police here. What if there's a transfer border of crime? Who is going to solve it? What
um,
if there's a banditry in this place, and the governor is supporting the banditry to move in, and that state is not collapsing? Who is going to stop that crime being committed by the state government? Who is going to solve the problem?
well,
These are
well,
the questions we should ask ourselves. We should not be selfish with this state police. I do my own state, leave the other state. No, there must be a man that will be balancing everything. Take the federal crime and handle the federal crime. Let the state crime be handled by the state and police. That is how it's supposed to be structured. If not, we'll have a society whereby we'll come back to the round table that state policing is an aberration to us again. We need to set it up and make sure that there is no intruder that will take it over by politicians. Like what Alabo is saying now, Alabo is just playing politics.
Yeah, no,
You don't get
okay,
water. You know,
but Black
yeah.
Panther normally, if there is state police, obviously there will be upper eyes watching them, right, from the federal, in case
Yeah,
there are
the upper eye must be established.
but the upper eye, Mr. Elvis, what you're asking now, it does not mean that the upper eye will be watching the state. Now, what
It
Black
will
Panther
work into.
hold on now. Hold on. What you have said, I live there with you in America. I understand what you are saying. Now, over here, the FBI serves as what you can call a federal police in Nigeria. Now, you already have, for example, you have DSS, you have EFCC, you have ICPC. One of those organizations can be taken as a federal police. That's why you have your DSS. The DSS can serve as a federal police. Now, which of the crime do we now classify as a federal crime? Although it's been committed in a state, it can also be seen as a federal crime, and then you now take that crime and hand it over to the federal police, which is now the DSS, to continue with the investigation. Although that, hold on, sir,
can I say something?
Hold on, sir, hold on. Although that crime is committed in a state, for example, maybe it's joined in your state, or your state police will arrest that person, but because of the magnitude of the crime, you now be classified as a federal crime. In that case, you now hand over such person to DSS to continue their work on
No,
that.
no, 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 no. Nigeria is not structured like that. Nigeria's security is not structured like
And
that.
listen
Okay.
now,
See,
listen. Based on what
Okay.
you're
no, let
asking
me
me,
tell you, you are saying the truth, but Nigerian, let me tell you, Nigerian DSS is not structured
but you
like
ask a
that.
question. You ask a question. If what you now ask, we can also now begin to put it to their table. Although we are clamoring for state police, there must also be a federal eye, which the DSS can also put in their back pocket, and then we now.
DSS was not structured to be a policing system.
I understand it quite well.
Let me please, Mr. Chris, can I speak now?
Yes.
Oga Jonathan, I beg, Madam Rita is just coming. If you allow her to talk for 5 minutes, then yeah. Madam Rita, 5 minutes.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, Mr. Chris. Thank you very much. Mr. Elvis, good evening. Good evening to my lovely mommy and everybody in the panel and those in the comment section. I just got in here. I don't know what's being played, but if you're talking about state police or state policing, I just have one comment to just make. In fact, it was one sentence. Until, and this is my sentence, until, I repeat, until they assess the mental capacity of every participant of this state policing, both the actors and the people writing the policies and the people determining who are going to determine what's a state crime, what's a federal crime, until their mental state, their mental capacity is assessed. There is no need for a state police. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
Okay. Um.
Can,
Because
Uh.
many of them are mental. Many of
yeah,
them
yeah.
are not normal.
That's right on
Madam
point,
Rita,
Madam Rita. Right on
Madam
point.
Rita, you are right too. In one way, you are right.
If that is not
Listen.
done, there's no need. Let's not kid
Because
ourselves. We will have
the
trigger
state
happy guys,
policing,
trigger
the state
happy governors,
policing,
trigger happy senators, trigger happy
Listen.
even area people. Mental
the state
capacity, if it's not assessed, there's no need. All this talk is no
no,
need.
Madam Rita, you
Well.
are right in one way. But one thing we should know that if we are setting up a state police, your judicial system itself is more change. Because you have to categorize
Well.
federal crime and state crime. Then you have to have
Wait.
a policing
Are you
that will
taking my
police
five
the police.
minutes? You're taking
Wait.
my five. I
You are
didn't give
right.
you
You
my
are
five
right.
minutes, so I didn't give you my
Sorry,
5 minutes.
I didn't take
But
it. Sorry, I
I am reserving it. It depends on who talks nicely. Then I'll give it to the person. Thank
Listen.
you.
Listen. On this state police issue. When we start to put all this caveat, it means that we are undermining the capacity of the state to govern itself. That is why I see it.
Dr.
Ordinarily,
TM,
no, no,
hold
Dr.
on,
Dr.
hold on.
TM,
TM,
no, no.
you are
Ordinary,
talking
No,
because you
listen,
live in
we are not
diaspora.
against state
listen,
police.
listen
We are
now.
You
not
are
against state
talking,
Wait,
police.
no,
Dr.
Black Panther,
CM,
allow
given the
me. No,
present state of
wait,
Nigeria right now,
Your
they
statement is
wait,
very
treat the
big
matter
now.
as
It's
the
very
wait,
present
big.
mental
wait,
condition of Nigerians right now.
wait,
Don't be judging it based on where you are coming from, where there's
wait,
sanity. Nigeria
wait.
is, we are not sane.
We are
These people are
supposed,
mad.
listen, we are supposed to be a federal republic. Countries that are nearly countries with big population are almost federal. India, Australia, Brazil, Germany, United States, Canada, they're all federal. And which other country again? Even UAE, United Arab Emirates, it's a federal. When we are federal, it means that the state donates power to the federal. State
UAE
is
is
the
not
federal.
federal.
Hey, no,
They are
it
practicing their
is.
own system. They have only one
Eh,
police.
Canada is
no,
not a federal system. I don't understand, Dr.
Canada
Sim.
only have
no,
one
no, no,
police.
no, no,
UK
no,
only have
no.
one police.
Listen, Canada is federal.
Okay, yes.
This,
And
these
in
are
some
countries. No,
levels, it's federal. It's not like an
yeah, that's
entirety.
because there's a degree of variation between one this and the other. But
Yes.
Brazil is also federal. No, Black Panther UAE is federal. Check very well
They
because
don't
these
have
are
one.
countries.
Well, they don't have state police
Wait,
now.
forget about. You see, listen, people do something for peculiarity, the way it suits them. What I'm trying to tell you is this. If we begin, because the essence of this state police is that we believe every crime is local. Let me tell you one importance. I didn't finish it when I wanted to talk. a state police in Anambra, for instance, this issue of dragging, first of all, open grazing is outlawed. And then this idea of somebody entering our boundary between Anambra and the Imo state. Every state will now have their their own state police at the boundary. If they are policing it, tell me how people from anywhere could invade your state and be
You are right.
people.
You are right. You are
That is
right.
one thing.
That's the purpose of state police. How will it be structured? That's what we're asking.
No, now wait, I beg. Okay, Jonathan.
Okay, so
Mr. Jonathan.
But I'm in full flow. Sure, you know.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, because I promise and saying go talk after.
Okay, Dr. CL, you said you want to continue the flow.
I said
no, you talk, Oga Jonathan, talk again.
Now you the moderate now, Black Panther. Which one you there now? No, do you from?
No, Oga Jonathan go join and you'll give you time now.
Hold on. Let's see him finish now. Let's see him finish.
Okay.
Oga Jonathan, 5 minutes.
Yeah. All right then. Yeah, you know this state police thing. I think what I'm hearing is like they are we're still discussing the contemplation of state police. They have passed the bill already. So for me, I support state police, and I know most people do. But the bill that they passed is what I think we should look into. That's why
exactly.
That's why I said that this bill that they passed, this state police thing is a failure on arrival already. And I have two major reasons for that. I was searching for those areas where they amended. In fact, I was really, really searching. I was so desperate. I was looking all over the internet, the specific clauses that they amended. What I found is not palatable at all. These Nigerian politicians, as my brother will always say here, Mr. Peter Obi will always say my brother. My brother here on this platform, he will always say that Nigerian politicians will never change. Yes, they will never change. Look at what these people passed. They just continue to take Nigerians for granted. This bill that they passed now, as far as I'm concerned, they have not created any damn state police. It's just a makeshift. It's just a makeover. All the power still remains with the president.
Like I said, the devil is in the details now. You know, say
no, not the details. Dr. CL, I'm opened other wings.
Dr. CL, hold on, Jerry, hold on.
I've opened other wings. If I will go back, if you can, I'll put it on the air.
Can we now say that part of the reason why the issue of Ozakome came up is to even distract that we don't have people that can even speak or bring this thing into the legal lumina.
And see, yes, now that's part of the reason, because we've been talking about this state police, God knows when. And these people brought it out. Tinubu sent it in on Tuesday. These people on Monday. These people passed it yesterday. 2 days. Who does that? No
without
review.
Without any public opinion. No.
Nothing. No, they just passed it, because just like they did the Electoral Act. The devil, yes, is in the details. See, all the devils, they pack them, put there. The president is still the champion. All the powers, since the president is still the alpha and the omega. So I was wondering, the chairman of the police commission is the president. The inspector general of the police will be nominated by the president and will be confirmed by the Senate. Even the civil society contribution to that commission will be nominated by the president. So Nigerian Labour Congress now will render their power useless, because Tinubu will enter the Labour and pick any president, whoever the president will just go to Labour, pick his own man to represent Labour there, subject to the confirmation of the Senate. See all this rubbish that they said the state police. Me, I don't see anything there. They are not serious. They still want to hold the state and the security in the jugular. They are not ready. The president is not ready to relinquish any of those powers. That's what I see there. That's why I said this thing, Nigeria is not ready yet. It's not ready yet.
Okay, probably I went ahead.
Then the other side of it is that you are now creating state police, but the money for state police will still be coming from the federal. So who controls it then?
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Who controls the state police then?
So
this thing is so.
You see, before I even say we should talk on the modalities, they've already gone ahead to do the modalities. They didn't give it for public debate. They didn't give the public to contribute at all.
See the PDP man 2 days ago on Tuesday.
Is this not where our journalists, Abati, and the rest of them, what are they doing? Is this not their work?
I bet forget those ones. They don't consign. Those are not consigned.
The PDP. You remember this PDP man, Kebbi State Senator, Kebbi State South Senatorial District, the senator representing that district. He just defected on Tuesday. He was a PDP member before. He defected to APC. He now moved on Tuesday from APC to ADC.
To NDC.
To ADC. He moved to ADC because
Nigeria.
because they throw him under the bus. He don't get the ticket again. APC throw him under the bus in this last primary. So because of that, the guy can't defect, go ADC. The guy can't bring out that police bill. 144-page document, entire. The guy brought it out on TV. We all saw it, and the guy said,
because people
the guy said, as a senator, I'm seeing this for the first time today.
He just said,
as a senator, he put the document out.
Talk.
So what are we talking about here? What is it? So they debated all of that in 24 hours and they pass it.
You know, people have he just there for the first time.
and he take salary.
Like Senator Ndume, where they ask him the same thing. He just see the thing yesterday.
Thank you. I think I saw it.
He was fooling everybody. He said they have done the proper consultation. Which consultation? Where? Which public forum or fora that you set up across that will try to get the input?
There is no public opinion. No public opinion.
Or everything. Okay. Bottom line there is just that nothing has changed. All the powers in this whole wide world still there with the president. Now he still see they call the shot. Now he go appoint.
Now they'll be laughing and say, look at this one. You already passed here. They are just talking about it. I don't know. Lord Almighty.
It's
anyway,
okay.
I just hope that I keep my hope that Peter Obi will become the president of Nigeria and he will do the needful. If he's a
Abdul Malik.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here.
Gardiner Tambek, maybe we let Abdul Malik talk. He has been quiet for almost an hour. Abdul Malik,
Yeah.
3 minutes.
Good evening once again, Mr. Chris.
Augusta, good evening.
All I say about this state police that an observation is that state police, it is formed for the state government to have access direct to the police, not as before. Because before they don't have access to the police, they must call IGP. They must call direct Abuja. Now, join this state police now, they have access to them. They can direct them to do anything just because of insecurity. Yes, even though the federal government will be paid like their salary, but it is formed for them to have access direct to the police. Because if you take a look,
Malik, we what they did now, do you think is ideal with what they just did now?
Well, I understand just what I observe. What I'm trying to say is that if you take a look, when VDA they go to protest for you hear what Makinde said. He said that they don't have access to police or soldier. They cannot direct and until let they call Abuja, they give the instruction, understand? Though these state police now they have access, they can direct them to do something, understand? Just because of this security. Yes, they
Malik,
can take it.
Malik,
Yes,
Malik. Did you hear what Oga Jonathan just said?
I hear what you said, but why did they fund the state police?
That is the question we are asking now.
And
If
that's
the
what
Wait,
power is
wait,
still with
wait,
the
do you
federal
think it's
government,
ideal? What they just is
One
ideal?
minute, 1 minute. I want to tell you something. I don't believe that the governor, please, I believe the governor, they have access direct, they can instruct the police, the state police to do
that
something.
one now your belief now. Now your belief with that one. Believe. You know what it be believe? Now your own.
Yeah, that is my
We
opinion.
which Malik
But not be
Malik
the
on
belief of Nigerians now.
and let me even say this Malik on an ideal state, that's how it should be that the governor will have access to the police. For example, over here now, my governor can call the local FBI or the what was it called, the National Guard, and then he will deploy them. That's how it should be.
Yes,
But in
Una
our
let Oga Malik land as
but in
well.
Nigeria, do you think that these guys they are not playing us boju boju?
Oga Malik land.
I don't believe that. I believe they will still have access to the police. Yes, I believe that the governors they will have access to the police to instruct them to do whatever they want to do in the state just because of this insecurity. They can no longer wait for to have instruction from Abuja. That is the reason why the state police was created.
Do you know
Yes,
that
for me,
section? You know that one of Mr. Abdul Malik. So do you know that one of the sections just inserted into this police for the only one good thing that I noticed there is that it will no longer be Nigerian police force. It will be Nigerian police service, which everybody have all crave for decades. But that one, but
okay,
the other thing is that see,
What is
wait,
Mr.
saying?
Jonathan,
yeah,
No,
but
no,
what
Make
let
let
me
una
me
say
wait now.
this.
Main give
Stop
on.
it.
He
Wait,
don't see
let
the
me
book now. We never see. I mean talk.
Wait, let me make my point. The point
no,
I want to
Mona
make
wait.
is
Oga
this.
Jonathan,
Sorry,
30
Mr. Abdul
seconds.
Malik. Yeah, the point I want to make is this: is that area where you said the governor will have right, they cannot. No. I said they push chains and shackles on their legs and hands all over the space. The president can still enter any state and send federal police to any state, bring in emergency whatever. I'm coming. I will send it to the platform before we finish this thing.
I
Is the
beg send her to
president
the platform.
the president still has the powers. They have not taken it away. Like what happened in Rivers State, for example. Under normal circumstances, it is the governor that will be in charge. But this new police, the president can still do the same thing. Send in federal police, take over the state on the ground that there is breakdown of law and order. Who determines if there is breakdown of law and order?
Okay,
Yeah.
Oga Jonathan, can I ask you a question?
No,
Who will
Black Panther,
select the
wait.
police officer, the police
Black
commissioner?
Black
Is
Panther,
the
wait.
the governor will appoint the police commissioner of
Black
the state.
Panther, wait.
Okay,
Wait.
okay.
Wait. See, let's get this thing.
okay, Mr. Jonathan, as far as the governor will appoint the police commissioner, that shows that they have access to the police and federal is like
But
the
but
state
Abdul,
is
but see,
state.
wait. 30 seconds. See, the reason I'm saying wait. The time we then give us don't pass. I'll just make a little observation. Then we will start to the talk. If Nigeria watch come anytime, good. But if you not come, we will continue. See, this state police, federal police, see anywhere in the world, even the almighty US, you get federal police, you get state police, and the federal police, the federal structure, somehow, it gets the way case go be. The state police, for the state police, you get the way things go be for your state. The federal police go
Federal go
intervene.
take charge. Yes.
Yeah, it's not different from what we get from Nigeria. For Nigeria, what we are going to have is this. As in, say, commissioner of police, people go sit down for Abuja, post and come those states. Those one not go work again.
yes.
But if for any reason, for example, they want to do election for Edo State now, Edo State Governor, Bewolo, he's using the commissioner of police to intimidate the other political parties. They feel petition the federal just like they do for any federal system. They go petition the federal because technically all these federal states, so where we they talk, US, Canada, and all of them, security, national security is still there the hand of the federal government, despite
Yes.
devolution of power. So if
Yes.
the action of a police commissioner, including the state governor, if it constitutes something that can result to a national threat, then the federal government will step in. It just be like, say, for example, now, one place where those states, like those are do our area, where they sell cow, you say now, no turners they there because say election, something, you want to go forcefully remove them there. You say they are not from this state, you want to go pursue them, come on. National security issue. So the federal government can step in at that point. Then concerning funding, I think what they are proposing is to have the state police, they will still they get their fund through the normal state regulated fund where they give. And don't forget, there is a security vote in most of the state of the federation. It's over R1 billion security vote. What do they use and do? They buy motor, buy gun, buy bicycle, buy this one for police. But now that fund will now be more structured. There are so many things, but they did it in such a way. If you see, Oga Jonathan was perfectly right. The way they do them, they are looking at a federal, state and federal police, but they are still trying to have a way that they will have control. But that kind of control, it no go be as it be now. It no go be as it be now. Wey be say if Tinubu, if election dey come, Tinubu can just wake up and remove the commissioner of police. No,
Yes.
that
Yes. You know.
question,
Yes.
e no go be like that. Lie, without question, e no go be like that. Now, before you remove commissioner of police, e go be process, e go be procedure. You have to tell the National Assembly, say, okay, see. So these are the many things. See, no matter how it is, no matter how defective it is, the state police wey Tinubu sign in to even get that mind, we need to applaud them. For me, I feel say I need to applaud them for that. It may not be perfect, but it's a document, or it's
You know,
it's a plan
Mr.
that
Mr.
incoming
Chris,
administration can work on. They
Mr.
can make
Chris,
it better. They can perfect it.
you see that
Yes,
area where you say you applaud them. You know why? For me, I no applaud them for that area. You say if this police thing he do am after election, this
okay.
police
Makes
bill
sense.
it will have been
Makes sense.
done like
Yes,
2023,
you
2024.
you
So
have it.
there, for me, I see an ulterior motive to
See,
be
Thank
Oga
able
you,
to
sir.
Jonathan, may I quickly
Thank
talk
you.
something?
this
So, see,
2027
wait, I
election.
was listening. I understand you perfectly. Now, the argument is that it's probably going to use the opportunity to control. But if we really want to look at me in retrospect, the dictate of the state police is actually taking power from him, no matter how we look at. Because if they pass the bill before election, you see what happened for
They don't
Abia
pass the
State.
bill. They don't pass the bill.
I
No.
think
Let
I
me
said,
ask one question. Let me
no,
ask
wait,
one
man,
question to
wait.
everybody.
What I mean by that, we say now since they don't clear and then to third members of all the House of Assembly in the 36 states of the Federation, they get
But they get.
They no
Remember,
go
say they
pass
get.
through that one. They no go pass through that one,
they get
Oga.
to pass that one as the
They no
final
go
bill.
pass
Yes.
through that one,
No,
Oga.
that center, wait. We
They
all
go
go
Uh-uh.
pass
talk.
through
May I
am
No be
quick land.
Nigeria
na
who dey.
the constitutional
May I
amendment.
quick
They need
land.
two
See,
thirds.
some other school of thought, you know, so when what to make me say I even applaud Tinubu for trying to even do it at all. You know, say things like this, the powers that be, people from the north, people like Ebele Jonathan, fear not go even let them talk about things like this. May we leave that one. There was an argument, a lot of people in the space, in the cyber and information space, they say Tinubu no go want do this state policing thing. He go fair wait first, may fair win second tenure before he do am because he wants to use the federal might take control the election.
Mr.
Now,
Chris,
Obaja,
the
Chris,
reason,
abeg, let me talk. Let me yarn
Tinubu
Mr.
don't
something.
Chris,
still do am.
Mr.
Tinubu
Chris,
don't still do am. Now we are still
yeah,
looking at it from
no,
the
I'm
other
not
side.
saying that it is not a good thing, but you know why Tinubu has
But
the
it's not
guts
about doing
now.
it now. It's about doing it
Now
well. Doing
it
it
is
well.
simply because the Tinubu is in control of 30 states or thereabout in Nigeria now. If to say he get like 18 states, 17 states, he no go do am
Exactly.
Let,
because
let, let me say something here.
Exactly.
You
I
see,
agree. So,
we are.
Kakata,
Let me say
before you say
something.
something, wait, before you say something. Oga Naija Watch, the time where you give us, we have used up the time and we used 6 minutes extra. Ladies and gentlemen, officially we've come to the
Okay,
end of the.
additional 30 minutes round up,
Aha,
final,
you see
final.
I'm at
Thank you.
peace.
30 minutes.
So
Chris, you
Black
no go
Panther.
talk again. Chris, you
I
no
know,
go
I
talk
know, I
again.
know. Go talk again.
Because you dey take
Black
advantage
Panther.
too much.
Yeah. Okay,
No,
Black Panther.
no,
I don't go
no,
talk
no.
again.
We go change
No
See,
wahala.
moderator. No,
So
Chris. We go
yeah, so
change
you don't
moderator.
observant. You said don't
okay,
observant, Abi.
I don't observe it. We go change moderator. Make
I
Black
okay,
put
Panther moderate.
okay. I don't wahala.
Make
I put
make
on Chris. I put on Chris. I put on.
make
So,
make
so make I talk
Oga
small.
Jonathan, you say as all of us na Tinubu in one way or the other. Oga,
See, make
see.
I talk
me I
this
know
thing.
you.
Yo,
We are
Black
the
Panther,
cross. See,
Black Panther,
we are the cross,
Black Panther.
sir.
Hold on, no be to talk small. If we don't
Ah,
remove Chris, let us share if it is 5 minutes. No be make you
you
talk
cut
before you go
them now.
take.
Divide them. Oga CM divide them.
How many would they now? Oga CM,
Now
All of
full
me,
us,
house now.
all of
you.
us go school now.
So we did
All
this
of
thing. So
us
we
go
could do
school.
am for four
Now you be
minutes.
doctor here. Now you go school pass us.
For where?
So we could do am
No
for
be like
four
that.
minutes.
Anyway, Black Panther talk
Okay,
sha,
moment
and
can 4 minutes now, Abi. Is it okay?
okay,
For four
okay.
minutes, we go still get a day behind. But we will do 3-3 because we did
Okay, okay,
seven. We did seven.
okay. Okay, let me just start because I'm be the first in the pan in the studio today. So let me start by saying that state police is quite everybody agree with state police. Let's say everybody agree with state police. Now, you see, the problem is that these politicians they are not going to change and they will never change. You see, they brought in state police now, at this point because it's going to benefit them because they are looking at themselves only and look at when I was talking about it now, I said, let us talk on the modality. I never knew that they've already gone ahead and passed the bill. Now, the bill has been passed. Did any Nigerian, have they come in contact with the bill? Has it been made known to the public which they governed? The answer is no. This is what they do, that they put us into a cocoon whereby we will now be saying state police now will now become a cost to us. You see, anything that is done, it has to be done in that house, National Assembly, very well, so that both parties, either the public or the federal or the state, do not take advantage of it and thereby benefiting themselves only. That is what I am against. Not that I love state police, but how is it structured? Now the federal, who is going to be in charge when election is coming on? They are going to make a caveat there too. Who is going to be in charge when the election is going on? Is it the powers of the state police or the powers of the federal? You see, these are things we should do because at the long run, we are going to have clashes between the federal and the state if it's not well structured because we have jurisdiction and the judiciary must come in here to balance the whole thing. We have to have a new set of judicial system that will govern this state police perfectly. And the issue of it going to the state, for the state to pass this, that one not go happen for this APC regime. It not go any state. Because anything the Oga, the god of Nigeria democracy talk, now be final. So all those state police, all those going to federal state house for them to deliberate nonsense, which is nonsense. They will never go to any state house. They are going to approve, stamp it, and they will not send the bill to state house to set up their own structure. If they don't want to set up their own laws that will govern their state police. If they
30
don't want,
seconds.
then they seek for federal. Did they put any caveat? Sorry to I'm remind. Okay, I don't remember this one. Do they put any caveat? If any state cannot be able to put up state police, how will the federal assist them to do it?
Thank you,
Those
Black
are the
Panther.
questions we should have asked before they pass the law.
Thank you, Black
Well,
Panther. Your question
okay,
is on the floor. Okay, Dr. Smith, don't worry.
okay,
Hold on.
okay,
We'll come
okay.
to you. We'll come to you. Oga Paul, you are just joining us. We'll pardon you with 4 minutes. Just take 4 minutes. Speak if you are there. Okay, you are not there. We'll jump over you. Give us a mandate.
Well, thank you very much.
3 minutes.
Well, honestly, it is so sad that as you are calling this man out, he's still bent on just destroying the country. And this is what I mean. while the state police is applaudable and a welcome development, as a government that is soaked in um, illegitimacy and lack of popularity, can't you just do this? Make it open to Nigerians. Allow this public opinion hearing to run for like 1 month. Use that one, shine. Let people give their opinion about this whole thing. All of a sudden now, even you and I that have internet, I didn't even know they passed the bill. I didn't even know they passed the bill. And all of a sudden now the bill has been passed. And secrecy, every evil is being hidden in that thing. Why does this man just bent on just destroying the country? Why is he bent on just, can't you just for once be just open and be clean to Nigerians? Tinubu? Because the state police is a welcome development. But now, from what that we had now, Mr. Jonah, please send us that document or I'll go and look for it. It's a document that we all must read. And now you can now understand the reason why voices like Mike Ozakome is being winched on today. Because even our media houses, the likes of Abati, the one that they should fight for, they will not fight for it. They can sit down on irrelevant things, and the real ones they will not talk about it. Now tell me how what is being passed into law now is not for them to benefit in the coming election. Every country has, I mean, in the US here you have state police. As a matter of fact, colleges like Polytechnic, they have their own police department. Colleges like Polytechnic University in our country, they have their own police department here. I went to school here. My various school that I went to, even the one I'm going, they have their state, they have their own police department. The state have their own local governments have their
Give us
own
Amanda,
police
30
department
seconds.
here. Why must our own thing be always trouble all the time? And these evil men are just bent on destroying the country. And I've asked the question, with all due respect to the person, to this man, Mr. Joseph Emmanuel, I want to be sure that that account is not a real person behind it. I want to be sure. I dare him to come to the panel and come and speak about this government. Because he's one of Tinubu's supporter. And if I dare you, Joseph Emmanuel, come to the panel and come and speak. Because this is evil. The level of insecurity. Imagine if they have state police in Jos. Those people that were killed in their houses, not traveling, that were killed, would they have been killed?
Thank you. Give us
Tinubu
Amanda.
is just bent on destroying the country. Mr. Jonathan, thank you very much. You are honestly one to be reckoned with. Thank you very honestly. I
Thank you.
I didn't even know they passed the bill. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir, for that submission. Dr. CM.
Okay, yeah. What I want to say is this. You see, the advantage to me, because these are my consideration, the advantage of having a state police overwhelmingly thumbs whatever shortcoming that may come up in the implementation. Because we are talking of security. And Nigeria, if there's a point Nigeria need state police, it is now. Let us leave the details first, because the details, like we've all identified, government will come up with the details during implementation. That is in practice. But let's concede the fact that it will work out very well. Do you know that if we had state police, say 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago, the level of insecurity, the widespreadness, insecurity may start somewhere, but it will not be allowed to fester. It won't spread. Yes, maybe one mad person from Anambra may decide to do something. It doesn't mean it will spread to Ondo State. No, now. It will be confined there. That is to say, this idea of a rearing cow under the pretext of a driving cow to go and be doing mess, it won't come in. Because I believe the essence of state police, yes, some will be in the city. But the fact, particularly local government that are bordering other, because there are in a state, there are local government that are something like they are not bordering any state boundary. But those ones that are bordering state boundary, they should be able to recruit people from that local government. They are in the police, state police, and they are guarding those places. So they know all these things won't happen. And I believe those that are perpetrating this terrorism, calling it bandit, like they said, we called it terrorism before. They said no, no be terrorism. They are not terrorists. That they are bandits. With difficulty, where some of us accepted to call them bandit. Now they've said no, no more bandit. Now vigilante. You see? See the way they are degrading them in terms of toxicity. How toxic they are. They don't they degrade them, because if you say vigilante cannot be, if you say a terrorist and the vigilante, oh, vigilante one piece, terror, not this, then bandit. So this is it. Now police will one checkpoint allow bandit to be passing, or vigilante. So I think people are taking advantage of the fact that Nigeria is their playground, so nobody can stop them. Do you see it? But if the state police, with all its imperfection, forget about funding, the fact that the police now that are guarding, because the essence is they should know what is at stake. By the time, if we had had state police, when people of Plateau were shouting and Benue, Oyo should have been ready. By the time it happened in Kwara, I mean, by now it can be Ogun State, all the bordering contiguous states. Then we say, no, 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 we don't want this thing here. By the way, if my state Anambra has outlawed open grazing,
Dr.
it's
Sim,
as yes, it's as
30
simple
seconds,
as
sir.
okay, it's as simple as that. That alone must have caused the problem by 50% under the cover of a rearing cow. No, you don't. Come in and buy land and establish ranch and pay tax, so that the state government will be collecting tax from you. That is what I'm saying. So the advantage in
Thank,
a nutshell
thank you, Dr. Sim.
overwhelms whatever shortcoming we may have in operation and in practice. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Sim, for that submission. Madam Rita, are you there?
I'm here. Thank you very much.
Okay, 2 minutes, ma'am.
Yes. You see this issue of this state police and all that. I'm still gonna go back to what I was saying until they start doing the assessment of the mental capacity of the ones who are making this policy and the ones who are actually implementing it. Because we are gonna all be here. We're gonna come back and talk if they actually, like you said, they passed the bill, right? And this is being enacted. We are gonna come back here. Some of us will come back here and start to complain of how these people are being, or these security agencies, state police, are being used as agents of intimidation. We're going to come back here. See, well, we are coming back to the same cycle. We are coming back. The wheel has not been invented. When it comes to passing bills, the president is signing something into law. It seems very good on paper. It seems plausible. It seems, oh, we are getting some breath of fresh air. Please, Nigerians, please come down to earth. You are in a bubble. It has got nothing to do to benefit you or the country. It has everything to benefit them and what they want to do. We need to get these things right. Sometimes I feel so frustrated when I try to make Nigerians remember. Come back to ground zero. Anything the man from Bodnon is signing now, anything he's signing into bill, I repeat, anything the man from Bodilon is signing into bill now, and the Senate, the House Boy Senate, we agree, is only to benefit him for 2027. Let us just get that into our medulla oblongata. It's only to benefit him and the 2027 elections. Period. A lot of governors are switching over to APC. So therefore, he doesn't want to be stressed about Everybody's phoning Abuja, calling the IG. Oh, this is what you need to do. Oh, we need this to deploy. He wants to not give the independent power to the governors to be in charge of the security in their state when it comes to election day. So you and I can be intimidated by the instructions of the governor on how to deal with people who you feel you can stand and wait for your votes. In the security agencies, which they will deploy, and the governor tells them, listen, everybody vote, you have to leave there. Everybody vote, you got to get out of there. What are you going to do? Why can't we just get it? We're going to come back here. It's a very nice idea, but the reason behind the idea is not to benefit you. It's not to make it seem like we're having a new policy or a new law in Nigeria that will benefit us. Listen, Nigeria is not a normal country. My brother always says so. Nigeria is not a normal country. Nigeria is not a normal country.
10 seconds, Madam Rita.
Nigeria is not a normal country. Thank you.
Thank you, ma. Thank you, ma, for that wonderful submission. Mr. Jonathan, are you there, sir?
Yeah, let me just say this.
All right, thank you, sir.
For me, I cannot, the state police is a good thing. We all agree to that. We all know that. Nigeria needs it. But at the present moment, for someone like me, there's no way I can construct my head to come to believe that at this time, Mr. Tinubu is doing this for the good of Nigeria. There's no way I can do that. The timing is wrong. The motive behind it at this time is not right. The document itself, yesterday, first reading, second reading, third reading, committee of O, and then they went for 2 hours and then they came back and then they passed the bill. A bill as crucial, as so important.
Mr. Jonathan, don't you think that the emergency or the swift...
that was what they told. That was what they told them.
Don't you think this is now, it was informed, or rather a function of
national interest, national emergency?
Not really first. You see, the insecurity now is first. I mean, it's spreading like wildfire. So that's why they have to probably do it like emergency, so that they know what to do to arrest it. That's just what I feel.
I know that one is there. You see, that is the argument. They want to make the argument compelling, but you still cannot say that in one day, one single day, first reading, second reading, committee of O, then you come back and then you voted. The framework itself, nobody knows about it. Everything was done in the back room. They brought it out 24 hours before.
To me, this thing has already been debated before, getting to a stage that
Dr. CN, you see how they do electoral law. That's how they do this state police. So, how they do electoral law.
They have already decided.
Thank you, Black Panther.
They have
Dr. CM.
Dr. CM, they see reason now.
Allow me now. Which one be see reason? I mean, they make my own reason. You see, the swift.
You want protection? Make them not come east.
Wait now. For them to, because Jonathan is talking about, and they agree that the passage was so swift and everything. It does not mean they've done it before, but only that they are looking for when to introduce it. So it doesn't mean that they've not read it before. Like I still say,
Nigeria, did you see it before?
I didn't see it now. Why should I see it?
Why are you supporting them?
Are they not the lawmakers? Haven't they done it before?
They are doing such a very important thing that is very important in our life. They don't show document one day. They pass bill one day. Even if you're at war, they don't pass bill one day.
The emergency is dictated by the level of insecurity. Look at the way it's festering. How you
it doesn't matter. Like you can't pass a bill one day.
Oh,
Mr. Dr. CM, you can never pass a bill one day.
All right. Dr. CM.
They are meant to, you see, that's what they call outreach.
Thank you. Dr. CM, we'll come back to you, please, so that everyone will speak. Thank you. Mr. Adumalik, please help us your 3 minutes, sir. Except you want to give it to Dr. CM or Jonathan.
Good evening once again, Mr. Alabo.
Thank you, sir.
See, in Nigeria, if somebody do something good, Let us praise him, understand, or her. This state police is needed. Is very compulsory because of insecurity. That is the reason why it's established. Is the House of Senate they pass the bill. Yes, if something come up in any country, emergency, they can even pass a bill in 1 hour. Why do you say they can pass a bill in 1 day? If something come up in a country anywhere in the world, emergency, they can even come together and pass a bill in 1 hour. It's for them to conclude. The rapidity of insecurity in our country today, we need state police. If there is state police, I believe it will less. We know that they will use it. Nigeria, there is nothing straightforward. Really, we know they will use it to intimidate voters in the future. But for now, we need the state police just to secure the state, and the governor will have access. They will have control under the state police. No need to call IG for Abuja to give their control access. It's very needed. If somebody do something, let us be positive sometimes. Thank you very much, Mr. CM. Mr. CM, you are right. I supported you.
Yeah, it's not like you are not right. But when you look at the antecedent of this Senate, you know that something is fishing. Even the senators themselves, Ndume said, I want to quote him. He said, I am not comfortable the way and manner that we came about this bill. They are not even comfortable. That is the senator.
Is it not in Ndume when they pass tax law? Ndume say make them go. They've not consulted traditional rulers.
No,
Is
we
it
don't
not
need
the
the
same in
Dume word,
Ndume?
sir. We don't need the Dume to talk here.
No be Ndume. No be
We
this
don't need
in
the
Ndume.
Ndume talk at
A
all.
whole
Throw in Ndume
tax.
talk, I beg.
We
That man is
want
a
to refine
useless
our
man.
tax system. Ndume say
We
have
don't
they
need the
consulted
Ndume talk for
the
national security
Thank you,
talk.
great
He's
great panelist.
a cultist. We don't need
the
the
Mr. Black
talk.
Panther, Mr.
he
Black
said
Panther, please, let us move forward. Thank you, sir. Paul, if you are there, 3 minutes, please. We don't have time. 3 minutes.
Please, you guys should go ahead. Let me be listening. Thank you.
Okay, no problem. All
okay.
right. Let me. No, Doctor
In that
Sim.
case, let me drop this line. See,
Doctor Sim, no, we still
Ndume.
have people. Let me just speak. You will
Okay.
come,
Oh,
please.
okay.
We still have people. Let us just finish.
Now
We'll
only you
come
be
back
the
with the
people who
next.
remain. Now only you remain. Only you.
Don't.
Which are
I'm
the
the one.
people?
I'm the one moderating. Now listen,
You
please.
are the only
Yeah,
one
Mr.
remaining now.
Black
Mr.
Panther,
Chris.
let him talk now.
Mr.
Time is
Chris.
going.
So don't waste time, please.
Mr.
This is a
Chris
very
never
critical matter
speak.
now.
Mr. Chris.
Okay. Thank you,
Oh,
everyone. Please. I want to remind us, the panelists, please, without us sharing this program, if you know you haven't done it, if it is a WhatsApp group, you can do on your WhatsApp status. All this message we are passing, the information you are releasing, we need to circulate it. So please help us. Use the like button. If you are using your TV station, just take the remote, press any of the button, maybe the center button of your remote. You will see the option for you to like the button. Just like it and subscribe if you haven't done so. To everyone on the comment section, those who are viewing us for the first time, there is something you can see there. You can subscribe. And when you go to the comment section, you see option for you to be a member of this Niger Watch family. You can be part of it. So every month you have a subscription, so you can have a sticker on your message whenever you are doing. That is a way we can make this message to go far. Thank you, everyone, for supporting this channel. Thank you for whatever thing you are doing to support this channel. God bless every one of us. Just one thing I want to appeal to President Tinubu again, like I said earlier. Devolution of power, resource control. Please do this. You must not go for second term. There are some policies you will put in place, Nigeria will never forget you as a president. Already, what you have left, the hunger you have put, the Nigeria have remembered you for that. But there are things you can do. Releasing Nnamdi Kanu, give us resource control. Everybody should control their resources. You cannot be in Zamfara managing your gold. Then the oil in River State belongs to somebody in Jigawa. That is not fair. We must have a balanced country. And I commend you for the state police. There is nothing anybody would do, people will not complain. We know because of your image, nobody will trust you. It's nature. A criminal, no matter what they do, if anything lost, even your parents know you are the one picking. If you are the first suspect, people will suspect. That is just the problem the Nigeria have with you, with this state police. But we must start from somewhere, which I know for sure. You has passed this bill. Let every of us go to our state and hold our governors. What is the power of a citizen? If they want to do to play, we can begin to raise our voices. Things will go in the right way, but we must start from somewhere. Thank you. Chris, before we round up, let me give you 2 minutes, please. If you are there, speak to us. And next time, please, don't take our time finish. If you are moderating. Chris is
Okay,
not
Mr.
there.
Alabo,
Okay.
the
We are
minutes are
supposed
done,
we have
right?
5 minutes left. At this thing, we'll
Okay,
hand over to Naija Watch 12 on the
what I
dot.
want you to
He gave us
do,
30 minutes.
what I want you to,
Naija Watch, I
Mr.
just want to
Alabo, are
say
you
thank
hearing me?
you
Are you hearing me? Are
for
you
your
hearing
support.
me? You
Thank
just
you for what you
talking,
do,
talking.
and God bless you. So,
Can
panelist
anybody hear?
discussion, the floor is open.
Yes, we can hear you,
Please.
Naija Watch.
Alabo,
Mute
the guy
Bona,
they
it's
talk.
like
Oh,
mute Alabo, it's not hearing you.
Okay,
make
I
you
know
go
here
buy
am.
my
Chris, they talk.
headset.
Oh,
All
I
those
know
yeah
here am. I
headset
know
one
here
that they
am.
use.
Maybe I know here am, but it don't begin the make man because of this. Yeah, yeah, where you go
Okay,
buy.
Mr. Alabo, on this
Yes,
one,
yes, sir.
no moderation, because I can see some people want to speak. Let everybody talk on
No,
themselves
no, I
on
need the
this one.
moderator. I
I'm
don't
giving.
leave him now. I say panelist discussion.
Okay,
I
yes,
don't
that's what
remove
I'm
my hand.
saying. Thank you very
Mhm.
much, my brother. Yes, on this last one, I'm giving an additional 30 minutes. Mona, hold on now. This is an important discussion here. I don't want to stay awake this time. It's a very important discussion. Everybody is listening and we want to learn from it. This is a final additional 30 minutes, but this 30 minutes, you people talk amongst yourselves. Nobody get 1 minute or 2 minutes. I want to hear everybody just talking. If you want to allow one person to finish, that's fine. But at least anybody can come in. Thank you.
It's
Well,
called
please
Dr.
panelist
CM,
discussion.
let the
Dr.
coordinator.
CM,
Let me
Dr.
go.
CM.
Let me go,
Yes,
Black Panther,
please.
please. Let me
Oh
just
yeah,
say
go
this.
ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
Thank you very much. I think Nigerians must really understand what is happening here. And on the comment section, I see some things being spewed that are not right. You probably need to go and read up and then see how things operate in the US before you start putting things out there. Please. Now, on this state police thing, the question here is like Indume crying out now, and the guy that left his own left PDP and then went to APC and then from there went to ADC. If these things favor them, you not hear them speak. Now, the most damage they are doing to the country is the fact that this bill was passed without any public opinion hearing. At least Tinubu allowed the opinion pool to run, opinion hearing to run for like 1 month. And I'll keep saying it here. This is one of the reasons why minds like Mike Ozdakome is being winched on. And like Madam Rita said, and what has been said here, Tinubu will not do anything without him benefiting from it. If he's not a sole beneficiary of it, he will not do it. This state policing was done in secrecy. It was done with wickedness and all of the evil that you can think about. Why not do it well for Nigerians? If other countries, I mean, you travel abroad, you travel to UK, you see how things operate. Local governments over here, they have their own police department. Colleges have their own police department. Some shopping mall have their own police department. Why will our own country be different? Must everything be done in secrecy, and a surrogate?
You
So
give us
that's
Amanda.
my
Thank you very
own.
much. Thank you very much for that. Very kind. Your word, very good. You nailed it. But I want to say it in my own observation. I thank God that the state police bill is driven, is put forward. I thank God because Nigeria is ripe for state policing. We have been saying it for over how many years? Well over 5 years. Nigeria is ripe for state policing. Now, I want to say this, Mr. Malik. When you say you have to understand how democracy work and you have to understand how parliament work, and you need to have reason for saying that you can pass a law within 1 day. Yes, you can pass a law within 1 day when you are at war, when the president has declared war, then we can pass a law within 1 day. But Nigeria is not at war. Please. Nigeria is not at war, and Nigeria is not, we don't want a banana republic where you can wake up one day and set up any law. Because in the law now, you love it. But you don't want to talk on the modality which the law is being put forward, whether it's for the generality or for the politicians. You are not looking at every other thing. That is why PO said we should be critical in our analysis. We should always use the past to judge the president. Look at it holistically. Yes, I agree with it. Let the police be done. Let it be done because we want it to be done right now. Right now, now. We don't want any modalities. Let it be a jungle police. Let the police take over everywhere. When you do anything, police will throw you to the cell. Let it be like that. You love it. Yes, we love it. But that is not how a country is being governed. Go and you cannot say because you have so many things happening in your country, then you cannot just do banana laws because you need it. Yes, you need state police. But how can you, when Nigeria is not at war, you pass a bill that concerns your life and the life of your people? Then you don't pass it within a day without not considering your input. How is it going to be formed? Do I know who and who? How is it going to be governed? Where is the law? Where is the judicial law that will back it? How is the judicial going to be reformed to make sure that we have federal crime, state crime, and local crime? You need to put all those laws, how to differentiate the crime. You need to put it in place. The state police is not only to fight bandits. It's not only to fight bandits. It's to correct the abnormalities in our society. The state police is not only to stop quarrel among yourself. It's to make sure that every man born in Nigeria does things the right way. What about the
Mr.
corruption?
Blampata, Mr. Blampata, you say something, you made something all right. You say Nigeria is not at war. See, in my first submission, if
Yes,
you listen
because
to
your
me,
president has not declared it. We are not at war.
wait. If you listen to me very well, my first submission, Nigeria is at war because even Russia and Ukraine that they are at war now. The people that buying in Nigeria is not up to Ukraine. Why are you saying Nigeria eternal war? Then
Nigeria
you are
is not
internal.
at war. If you are at war, a state
Wait,
of emergency will be declared.
we
Okay,
are
we go
internal.
school.
And anyway,
We are internal war.
We are
my
not at war.
my
We are
contention is
internal
this.
war because
My
people that are buying in Nigeria. I make example for you. Even in Ukraine and Russia, such people are not buying Ukraine and Russia. What do
What
you
is
call
the
that?
yes? What is the definition of war? That is what I'm following. When I
okay.
said it here that your president should declare a war, what did you say about it? Did you have
So
any input? Now they
why
are
the
using, you
why
want to
the
use my language now to qualify your state police because you now know that we are at war. You see how
yeah
Nigerians behave?
You see, my
that is
You
the
see how
reason
contention.
why
Nigerians behave?
You
that
see,
is the reason why that the police is needed. It's
Police is
emergency
not
is
for
needed.
war, it's for civil.
We know, but we cope the insecurity in the
I
state.
know it's,
the,
but we must do it right. That's what I'm saying. I'm not against
the,
the police, mind you. Get it very clear. I'm not against it. If they want to
if
set
the
it tomorrow, I'm okay with it. But let us look at the modalities and scrutinize it very well, so that tomorrow they will not come and blame you and I that we
the
supported riffraff laws.
the my contention is this. This police, it is a debate on state police today, or if today it was, if it were the law was passed today. Today is not the first time they talked about it. It's just a case of they've debated it in the past. They know the pros and cons. But probably, I don't know, for whatever reason, everything is politics somehow in Nigeria. Now, they decided that it should be put into practice now. Probably some interest are against it. I don't know. But the area I'm looking at, which I'm still saying is overwhelming, is why we need it. Our peculiar type of insecurity is the one is cross border from one area, just they move. So if we had had state police a year ago, 2, 3, it won't be like this. It won't be. So we need it. Probably if it's just a bulwark against these people, coming. Now they are now called vigilante. I see them marching. Do you know why? All these things are part of the reason they have to introduce it. Yes, there are imperfections, I know, but I'm interested in the operational aspect of it. One, since it's a state police, it is entirely the machinery, the administration, the whatever it is, should be left to the state to do. I've always believed that if Anambra is making a mistake of this state police, it does not automatically mean that Plateau won't get it right. Or if Plateau is getting it wrong, or Cross River won't improve. Or Benue is getting it right, therefore Bayelsa will also get it right. No. It's like a competition among themselves, depending on your peculiarity. There are states that are at the forefront of this battle. They're encroaching on them. Because this is how the thing came. This security we are fighting in Nigeria is not homegrown. It was imported. We didn't just suddenly we grew terrorism. It's imported for some interest. Therefore, if we are going to use state police, because this state police will reflect, one, it might be the ethnic balance of the state, the value of the way they do. In my place, Anambra, you can never make a law against selling alcohol. No way. But in some states, they are making a law against it based on their value system or religion or what they feel like. So when we have state police, my interest is first that one cannot import terror from one state into my state. No way. The state police should stop it. And then let me also address this idea that if governors will abuse it, probably yes, but the whole 36 may not abuse it at the same time. And governor, you have a tenure. It might even be the reason why people will revote and vote you out. And whatever nonsense law you put down, because you're a governor, you want to intimidate your opponent, your time will pass. That your opponent you want to intimidate, they can easily go and then become opposition, and people will see reasons with them. They bring another person in government, and they start to undo all those nonsense you've done. Meanwhile, we are 36 states. You can always have examples where it works well. Yes, you can always ask where it works well, like we are doing now. You see, if we really devolve power and start to run federalism, that is when the competition will start. If you want to, a state want to be engulfed with their crisis in terrorism, that's up to them. All we know is that, let's say, a
No,
state like Bayelsa,
Dr. Seer,
yes,
are you
no, no, no.
saying that injustice can be perpetrated, then we'll fix it later?
No, do you mean no,
If
no, no.
if a
Explain,
if a
That's
governor
exactly what he's saying now.
wait,
if a governor
explain.
now if a governor now perpetrates injustice in
Injustice.
whatever
Okay,
shape
yeah.
or form, then we'll
They,
just let
okay,
it go, and
okay.
then we'll
Now,
fix it
now,
later.
no. This is the normally this is the way it works. If a governor wants to perpetrate injustice and the legislative chamber is against it, threatening him with impeachment, he will mellow down. But it's always a case of all of them are in cahoot. They do it. Now, what I'm saying is this: the people will cry and cry and cry and cry. The governor and the legislature feel that they are in power. For whatever you do, one day you will get out. Another person will come in and undo and even get you punished. So that's what I'm not trying to say that maybe they come and they do injustice and then there's no way. People will say like we're witnessing in Nigeria. But before you know, since we are processing
Okay,
democracy,
what I mean, what I understand
you
from you
cannot
is
do
that
coup, and you cannot do coup in a state,
yes,
mind
what
you,
I understand from you,
you cannot,
doctor,
yeah.
what I understand from your this thing now is that let us secure our state individually, so that the democratic structure we be peaceful and harmonize. Is that not what you? Is
Eh,
that not the summary
eh,
of what you're saying?
well, not exactly that. But what I'm trying to say is that our system, our particular type of terrorism, Black Panther, is imported, and people are using it as because it's federal might. That's why Ribadu will arm the state, his people, a Fulani terrorist, and say that they are vigilante.
Okay, I understand. I
If
understand you now.
so do you see it? So do you see it? So today, to me, the moment a state can police themselves, look, if you like, we don't want it here. We are policing ourselves. Or if you want to cross border, they say, look, from here, no, we don't allow it. Because everything starts and ends with the state police. We make, because the essence is to keep our place safe. So if Oyo State allow people carry cow enter, does it mean Ogun State go allow people? Ogun State will be doing their own, despite the fact that they are next, but they say no, you can't carry it here. If Anambra do their own, and they allow her because maybe APC is in Imo State, Hope Uzodinma is doing what APGA will say no, we won't allow it here. We've outlawed it. Don't you know that so many states have passed law against open grazing? But how far does it operate in practice?
I
Because of
think,
federal might.
doctor,
Yes.
we are not really saying that we object, we are against state police. Let us
I
get it
know.
very clear.
No,
Now,
everybody
from
agree. But
where you are
but
coming from,
my point is
I
my
agree
point
with
is that
that point.
yes,
To
Black Panther,
stop this
there
their
are still
insurgents
there are
of
still disadvantages.
taking over some states and
Exactly.
implementing their own laws, Sharia laws on the
Yes,
states.
exactly.
I can
Black Panther,
understand from that point.
the abuses governors or people will make of state police is a disadvantage. But
Yes.
what I'm trying to say is that weigh the advantage, which is to secure the state against this terrorism first. Forget about say somebody displace you of your girlfriend, you take state police, go harass them. That one no be terrorism, but he's still against it. Do you understand? Because governors will even abuse it. Some governors will, but the governor cannot use state police. It is his own interest to use them to check terrorism in his state. That is the major thing. And
I understand now. See,
that
doctor.
yeah,
Now that they passed the law that states can have their state police.
yes.
Now let us see the laws the state we put in
Okay,
place to govern
okay,
to govern the
okay,
police itself.
okay,
What
yes,
is their
okay,
jurisdiction like that? Because this is a
exactly. That
federal law now to
yeah,
push
uh,
to start a
exactly.
state police
Black
now.
Panther.
Yeah.
I
Black
agree with
Panther.
you now. The
Yes,
Now
sir.
operation,
you people, now
how
you
far will
people
it
are
operate?
coming to the side of majority of Nigerians.
You
Let
said
us
what?
welcome the state police.
No,
If
No, we
me and
we
welcome
my
it. We
do.
welcome it. No, we
No,
welcome
we are
it.
not against. But
uh
only that they are pointing
there
out
is
the
no way you
caveat.
will do it, there will be no comma. But
No,
now
not
let
talk like
us
that.
go
That
back.
talk what you talk. No, no. Politics you talk. There's no way you do everybody
If
talk.
if the
No,
issue if
See,
when
the
you and
issue of
I in
politics,
democracy, when you and I are left over, we have the right to complain that we were not included in the implementation of this bill. That is what we should be.
do you know?
That is
Do you
how
know?
democracy is strong. That's what we are
Yeah,
talking about.
yeah.
the state
Education in
police,
democracy. How is it being
Dr.
done?
CM,
Mm,
this state police is here. You saw those bandits that the police spokesperson is telling us is
how,
vigilante.
how I go
Now,
see am?
whichever state that
I,
place is found,
I be their
let the
member.
governor now will be the one to face. Somebody from Onitsha is not going to be a victim of those bandits. So let us go back to our state and hold our governors responsible to provide adequate security. So Fulani cannot come now and one person will stay in Abuja and make a
And
phone
control
call
the police.
Exactly.
No
to
way.
release. It's
Do
not
you
going to
know?
be possible now.
Do you know why this terrorism, a la Fulani herdsmen, is spreading like wildfire? Because at the federal level, they empower them. That is the thing. That's why they
Yeah.
can be crossing. Nobody. See, you see, at the federal, they feel that they have. Okay, look at Rebadu. He's there to empower them. NSA. So what we are saying is that at the state level, you go they do your madness in Zamfara. You can carry your car they enter Anambra now.
I'm come to yes, I'm come to
See,
River
no,
State.
we
Let me advise each state now. Dr. Sen, listen to what I'm going to say. Let me advise each state now. Each state, we are running a federal system of government. Let
yes,
each state set up a law on terrorism.
of course they can.
Let them set a law because there's a caveat here. if a state government, if we have the state police, if the state police arrest these terrorists, the federal police now have the right to withdraw the case from them, and they will say it's a federal case, hand it over to us. Yes, the federal have the right. But if you have a state terrorist act as a law, it will be
The
difficult for the states now to.
federal shouldn't have any right to withdraw any terrorist case from a state. Let
No,
state
they
deal
have the
with
right.
it.
It's a
Why?
federal
No,
this thing
It
now.
is
no, no.
not the
Terrorism
federal
is
that will be
federal.
Black
handling
Panther,
it. Why terrorists not gree
Black
come
Panther,
out for Nigeria till tomorrow?
Black Panther. What
Now
you said, Black
that's why
Panther.
they
What
work now.
Black Panther, what you said is relevant. But that's why I said the devil will be in the details on the operation. In principle, state police will want it. That all these things we are
Yes.
pointing out now, Black Panther, it means, see, these are the framework that every state will now
Yes.
work on, and
Yes.
they will
Yes.
agree, because it is not
Yes.
it's not a case of we want to fight terrorism, we arrest a terrorist, then you use your federal might and
Fair to
connection,
withdraw the case.
say make we
Then
withdraw.
yes.
It
You
means we
must
are wasting
face
our
the
time.
state law
It
before you
means we
go
are
to federal law.
it
Because
means we are
that's what they do
wasting
in
our time.
America now. If you
It means
catch
we are wasting our time.
a criminal now in America, which is sort of a state, it's a federal, it covers federal laws on it. The state have their own law. The state will first of all handle that case. Then they will not, after they don't judge it, they don't do the judgment, they will now allow the federal people to now do their own proceeding. But they don't just hand over a criminal to them directly. There must be a state law that will deprive them by saying that we need to finish our stuff on this criminal. Then, if you pass our law and it's in jail, you can do whatever you want to do. But this criminal is in jail for 10 years. So you
Yes.
take it to court, but it's in jail for 10 years. You cannot withdraw a criminal and take it under your own custody like that. No, it's not possible. You need to
Yes.
have a framework. That's why I'm talking about the framework on the federal and state. We need to have a
Yeah,
framework. But the
exactly.
state need to do a lot of things on their own constitution, their laws on their states
let me use this
to make it
example. Yes,
strong.
let me use this example, like establishing state university. Now the state, who to appoint as vice chancellor, or this or that, concern federal. Now you start and now you they run them. So in this case, because it's terrorism, there should be a law that if the case border on this, because the state will say we don't want open grazing, and if we border on that, no federal law can override that. That is
Yes.
the no federal law can override it, because it borders on the security of the state. Don't you know that if all the 30 states are secured, Nigeria don't secure now? Waiting remain,
No, no,
Abi?
no, no. That
It's
your word. That
it's
your word. No federal law can override it. That word in democracy is not attainable.
okay. No. Why it should be? Because if you give that loophole now, it means all the effort your effort is in vain. When you arrest
No,
a
no, no.
terrorist,
That
they
that
say
is why you must have good state laws that will deter
in that
the
then
federal law.
then part of
But it's
it
not
is
going
to
to
say
override
part
the federal law.
not to override the federal law. That what the state said about terrorism in their state, federal government cannot override it, because if
Yes,
federal
yes, yes,
overrides
yes,
it, yeah,
yes,
that's
yes.
what I'm saying. Federal government
Okay.
cannot override it, because if federal government overrides it, it means that the state, you are wasting your time, because they will say, federal don't say the man make it go, you get connection. So what are we doing? Not knowing that 36 states, if all of them are secured, Nigeria is also a secured country. No be states. Why we
That
are
is why
having
we
this
need to, doctor,
why
you
we
need
have
to
this
give
level of
advice to the state legislators right
they are
from now.
they are listening
All
now.
what they need to put on ground.
So what I'm saying is that if not that the type of federalism we are running, whereby everything is concentrated at the federal. That is why all these things now. So nepotism, the corruption, if you have your way, just they do anything you like. If to say it's not the type we are doing, who is Rebadu to say arm people to go to Kwara State? And Rebadu is from Adamawa, National Security Advisor.
Yes,
He
you
say
see.
he say he say you give vigilante for Kwara. Are you from Kwara State? Can Kwara State be able to organize themselves and do what they are doing? Now they are in your state. When you talk, they say these are our brothers. But you can't come and tell Anambra people like that now. It won't work. That is the issue. So when this part of this state police is like, because after all, what is the function of government? Is it not security of life and property? And then we
Yes.
make it that We don't want to see cattle open grazing, moving around in the state. It's as it that simplicity, it has finished. There's
I
no
think
appeal
we have a
against
headway
it.
here, Doctor. We have a
Yes,
headway here.
yes,
We
we
have a
have,
headway
because
here.
this is the cover they used to penetrate. That is the cover. You've known it now. That's why we applaud that. If you
Yes.
want to do business, come
Like,
in, buy land, establish your ranch, do it. Government will have address where you are. When they want to collect tax, inland revenue will come knock for your door. Okay? Since this business open here, according to our state, this thing, no tax return from. Let's not see the direct. Let's open your books. Open your book. So do you know that? Or do you know? Okay, one cow more than ₦1 million. Do they pay tax? Black Panther, have you? How do you tax them?
how they want to pay that? Now direct payment, they
And
can't pay tax now.
and that is a very lucrative business. All those more than ₦1 million per cow. And then somebody where they say somebody
Doctor,
where they say spare parts for one Ladipo market with a 50 million where it takes start them of 40 million or maybe 30, they pay tax. But you where they carry hundreds of cow, more than $1 million, and just they damage people this day every no tax,
I
no
think,
address.
Doctor, what I see
Yes,
here is that state policing is meant to strengthen our laws.
of
I
course.
meant to implement laws that are created in the state. And what I see here is an advice to all the state legislators. They should dust their books. They should have a community hearing all around. They should not have a hearing because the go ahead to form state police is already given. Now it now depends on the state, what the state will use, how the state will implement their laws. And that now comes to all the attorney generals of states. They need to sit down with their governors and legislators, let them fountain out a way to set up the law and let them know their jurisdiction, because that's very important. If you don't know your jurisdiction, you might filtrate into the federal laws, and that will be counterproductive. Now, on the state of
3 minutes,
uh,
3 minutes.
thank you, sir. On the state of we having on those things, it's an advantage. Like cattle or open grazing should be set up as a law
Yes,
that will benefit the generality of the state, because the state got to be selfish in this position because they need money to make sure they finance every infrastructures in their state. Now they can make more money because any cattle coming in, they should have a way of channeling it in a very good channel and put a taxation on it whereby they can also benefit, and they can buy land at a cheaper rate so that they can have their cattle and do it in a systematic way that will even create employment, like the grasses. People can go on selling grasses to them. This
yes.
this this is a way of employment in a
You know,
state. So they
you
can
know,
they can make that thing be
Black
a
Panther.
very big. Yes, sir.
Black Panther. If this cattle rearing, open grazing, is really business, and not to cover for spreading terror. If it is really business, they know how to do it. They know how to organize it.
It's a
It's a
money spinning
business.
business now.
The,
Very big money.
no. It's a big money, but the aim of it's a cover. It's a cover
They
to
don't
spread
cut them now. We
terrorism.
don't get
That's why.
slippery. We don't break that one.
We don't. So we don't. So they know. So in effect now, and part of it, what we are talking of, because we only use the state that are like landlocked. What are states that are bordered by the ocean, like Ondo, Edo, Delta, and they also have to have their law so that you can't even use the waterway to even come and then
Where will
cause
Zamfara
us.
State have money to finance the state police? That is what another area we should be looking at, because not all states are very buoyant. Then let
With
us.
gold, with gold.
We don't know now. The gold they federalize them.
No, na their own, na that the state na get that. Anyway, well, that is the anyway. You see, Black Panther. The good thing about state police is that
Now, true, they
if
talk with that thing. You say you don't bust my bubble.
you see, you see, the good thing about state police is that if you leave your state to be amenable to attack, neither concern you, because you have to
But
police your state.
that one that one no go talk well on the federalism. Now you understand what I'm saying. If a state is governed by terrorists, it's not good for the state, for the country.
Of course,
You
it's
see
not
how the
good
thing
now.
take border us.
Of
That
course,
is where
it's
the
not good.
federal police
Of
will
course,
come in place. You see how
everybody
now? Not
everybody
be
go
good
be like
market.
no, everybody go be like Israel. Israel no say the people where the border and Syria nah it
So
affect terror.
so
So
so Oga
you
Dr.
have to
Fear, you not gonna look, you not go dey selfish oh, for this federalism deal. we go assist each
Eh,
other. So
of course,
there must
yes.
be a way the
If
federal
you call,
government go
if you
take,
call
because
for
that's
help,
why I say, that's why I tell you, say the federal government must set up a law and a new kind of judicial system
we go
that
do it
we
like
take
Trump.
everybody, because the
We
way
go
it
do it
is
like Trump.
here, the way it is here,
Trump say,
if
Trump say,
there is a problem in Akasa
Trump
now,
say,
or Kasa
Trump say,
City,
if Trump say if you call Americans to come and help you, their soldier, then go bring, but you go pay them for station them. So
no,
so
no,
if a
no.
state,
The reason why they talk about this, how you go take help. Now the
yeah,
federal police, you go take the
yeah,
assist all those states that don't have enough policing. That is why I said they must,
then
if
we
they not put
have.
that into the law, it go be very difficult for state that cannot run it perfectly. Because all
If
these
you
insurgents, there's
see
no way, even if you have state police, they will still cripple in into other states. There's no way you can, crime
Jonathan's
is universal, you
Jonathan
cannot
to
stop it
see,
totally.
listen, Black Panther, you open something now. Jonathan's 2014 conference, according to Professor Zekome, you know what thing they
That
say
one
there?
will come up now. That
He
one will
said,
come up
he
after
said,
the
he
state
said,
police.
he said, any state where they find it difficult to exist, merge with your neighboring state. Find person where you can merge with. You can, yes, now.
In the bulb,
Eh,
you never need to talk that one, oh God. You do the fast. Now small,
well,
small. Not they
no,
open the
no.
bubble too much.
2014, you bring the
You better
document.
get the state police first to
If you know feel handle your state, merge with the other neighboring
see.
state. May
See,
I put
we
resources
want
together.
a very very. It is good for Nigeria to be massive, and that massiveness can use to create wealth for everyone.
Yeah, of
But these
course.
politicians, they don't want to change. We have to force them to change. Not that this state police is not good, but we need to do something like a civilized state. We don't
Yes.
need to be doing everything in one kind, in a like courtist form all the time. It be like in a secret court. We need to stop all these things. That is what me I'm against. We need to
Terror,
stop it. No matter what emergency is on it, we need to stop it. We just
terror
stop
don't
it.
they near you now. They say a don't una they prepare after.
Forget that one. That one in the talk, now talk in
Okay,
the talk. We
okay,
this, we don't talk on. We don't tell him. We cannot talk more than what we have
okay.
said. Let him bring it
Anytime.
on. Simple. That's what we told him. Let him bring it on. Though is never scared. We have been fighting wars since our forefathers did. So we have conquered. So that zeal, that power is in us. It's God given. So there's
Fulani no,
nothing there. Let him bring it
Fulani,
on.
Fulani no they fight a conventional war.
The
You
last
face
time
me, I
they packed
face you.
themselves, how
Now,
many bag we carry go give them?
now
The
when
last
you
time
they
they come.
sleep, now when you they sleep for night, they come put fire for house. If you they run come out like rat, then go knock you down. Now so then they fight. So make you go.
We go fight against them too now. We
Okay,
never get
okay.
state police.
Now,
State police don't start now. We'll see how
okay.
they go drive them. We need state laws. Make I look how the state go enact their own law. What modalities they are going to put on ground. That is what we need now.
Yes.
It's not a state police that will carry AK-47. We don't need such police now.
Well,
Carry
if
AK-47
need be,
everywhere.
no, if need be, if need be, but like I agree, intelligence mainly, but if need be, they have to do the
No, they should
guided.
have. They should look at like what inside here. The police have their AK-47 inside their car. They have their pistol.
Okay.
So that's what they should be doing.
Thank you, Niger Watch.
Thank you, Nigeria. May God bless you. Okay, we don't hear. I be pastor now.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you
everyone.
very much.
Um, to be honest, I enjoyed this conversation. Yes, very, very important because I was looking forward to this discussion, and I'm happy that everybody present today to break it down. And we've discussed it before in the past over this state police. We'll be looking forward to it, and now it's happening. Hopefully, it will become reality because I'm not certain they've passed it 100%. Have they? Anybody quickly answer that? They have not passed it 100%, right?
Of course,
It has passed second
Not,
reading
not
now.
yet,
We don't
Nigeria
know.
Watch.
no,
Not yet.
no, wait. They have
It,
passed
it will go to the states.
It's now, even say go to the state, it's already in the state. 24 hours where they pass on. See,
The state will now pass their own laws now. That's what they do.
Hold on. Let me hear it. Hold on.
the state will not touch anything. They will not add anything. They will either accept it, approve it, or reject it. That's it. They will not add anything to it.
Okay.
It's as
Approve or reject.
either approve
Ap-
or reject. That's it.
okay.
That is
So
it.
after that state, that means it's done.
It's done finally. Then
Because that means it's passed already. Because that's what most of the states want now.
Well, that's what Tinubu wants. But it's okay. The state police, for me, I'm not saying it's not good. State police is good for Nigeria. We need it. My only concern is what I've said is by this 2027 election. But 2027 will pass.
That they will use it to ring election. No, for me, I don't want to look at that. I don't want to look at that. Let's look at the holistic side.
Overall end of it. Yeah.
Yes. Let's look at that first, because state police will give more room for employment of more police. You know.
Yes.
Now, and it will also give competition between more governors across the 36 states of the federation, and I like that. Where every year you now be seeing each state will be getting an award of the best security or the best state to have peace of mind.
Yes, and it will also help commerce. To help commerce a lot.
Exactly, and this will also attract investors. When investors are not coming to Nigeria, the first thing they want to think about is that the most secured states in Nigeria. So this is a huge competition that I really embrace. I support it 100%. You know, ringing of election or whatever, blah blah blah. That's just like 1 or 2% of it. You know, Nigerians should open their eyes. You know, come 2027. But this state police is a welcoming development for me 100% from this Tinubu's government. To be honest, if he can bring this to light, if this start functioning, implemented, you know, I will give him credit on this platform. Remember, guys, I said something from the day Tinubu ring election. For those of you that still remember, and Augustine was here, and I believe he supported my statement at that time, which I will reiterate. I said, Tinubu during the election now, I just hope this man end up doing the right thing. If he do the right thing, I will support him. And there was a lot of argument at that time. People were saying that, how will you support, no matter the good thing where anybody will ring election do, you shouldn't support them and all that. Then we started doing comparison of the people who are taking their countries by force, by fire, by force, that still end up doing the right thing. You know, it's not only democratically or through ballots that you can fix your country. You and I can plan tomorrow to take our country by fire, by force, and start doing the right thing. It happens everywhere. But still, this state police, any Nigerian that wants a better country must welcome it. And there's a question I want to ask you people on the panel quickly before I go. For any reason, Mr. Jonathan, Gassiem, if you guys are still here, for any reason, any state refuse to sign it, what will happen?
That now they are on their own now. They are on their own.
Well, of course they're on their own now, but I pity that state because
say Tinubu's plan. This state police thing is part of his plan. It's one of the reasons why he captured all the governors. If it were to be PDP still having nice states, you know, because some of those states will not pass this thing.
You are right, you are right, sir.
In this 24 states, right? 24.
Yeah, 24 to pass the thing.
States, right? Now. So now it's guaranteed that he will get 24. He will get 24 states now, or even more than that.
Okay. All right. Okay, that's all I wanted to know, that if any state have the right to reject and they will not be forced to accept it, which is good, you know, and maybe probably there will be room in case terrorists don't cut their head tomorrow. There's a room for them to come back to say, I know they take, I go take now, right?
You to talk this one.
So, for me, I already know that my state, those states will be the number one to sign that 100%.
Now in our life, now if you don't sign, I'll go enter that place where they call a do house.
So I really want this. I like this for the competition of it. And I'm also looking forward to a leader that will come into power. I don't know now if Tinubu will do that for the remaining time he have, but it doesn't look like. A leader that will come into power that will also divide Nigeria. Yes, because I don't. So these people have this so much power to do these things. I don't say they get out like this. Oh, to be
They get
honest,
power now. You know, the presidency now the most powerful person in the world,
in the
Nigeria
world.
authority. It's very
68,
powerful.
68 items where they control. They too much.
eh?
It's too much
You see,
now. Even
68
Donald
is too
Trump
much.
never even control reach 1/10 of what they control.
It's true
So
now.
that means our president can wake up tomorrow now say he want to divide Nigeria. Nothing they happen.
Nothing will happen. They will
Nothing.
call retired and go do am.
No, 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 no. But this thing Jonathan observed, maybe because of this state police, that's why Tinubu was making sure that most of the governors are in APC or this. If that is the strategy, because he knows when he want to pass it, it will sail through. I support that. If that is because there's nothing much more important than security, and that is what we
Yes,
fear in
so
Nigeria.
yes,
That
so
is
me
the
I
thing,
support
man.
this for 100
I
percent.
support it
And
because
Okay,
and
there's not.
doctor, you know
Yeah,
that if you get this state police right, it
yes.
has a ripple effect of bringing in a
That
new
is the.
constitution too.
That is it's already things will fall in place
It will
because
gradually have a ripple
because
effect.
the moment a state
okay,
has
hold on.
control is okay. Continue.
Okay, patience, demo there, ma. You said Mr. Ovi Tinubu is not doing anything right. The state police is for re-election, nothing to jubilate. But re-election or no re-election, for example, after the election, are they going to dissolve it?
No.
No,
So is what we want, is what the country want, man.
Yeah. Yes.
So let's focus. If he's planning for re-election, let opposition also plan something to counter this.
To counter
that's
this.
it.
To counter, yes, the opposition cannot fold their hand. They look too lazy for my liking. Let them also find
Ah,
something to counter him in case if he's planning to ring. That's why he want to implement this state police. So you people wake up from your slumber and also counter him. Simple. That's why you be opposition. You people are too lazy and quiet for my liking, including my principal, my principal, all of them. Because Tinubu was very, very active and vocal when he was opposition. He was. So everybody should speak. Everybody get up. Everywhere looks quiet to me, to be honest. All of them, you fold their hands, wear suits, they wait, May 2027, we don't go ballot, go vote. It looks like you not go work like that, my people. Let's be honest.
Oga, sir. Mogu not to talk,
Yeah.
focus on state police. Mogu leave the politics out of it because this one has security issues. You know,
For
understand?
me,
Because
for me, I support state police 100%.
Me now, me same.
100%. I don't care
100,
who is
yes,
the
I
person.
support state police. Yeah,
So I don't want to be amongst those people who hate somebody and refuse to take the most significant message just because the person you hate now deliver the message. No,
No,
this state police must stand. It must come to
definitely.
pass so that security first. We can start driving from one state to another. You now know the
yes.
state that is
Do you
secured.
know?
Then
Do you
if you
know?
want to go
Do
journey, you know where you are going.
exactly?
Please.
Do you know?
No.
It's because of there's no state police. That's why when they pass law outlawing open grazing, you know, go get effect.
No implementation. No
No
implementation.
implement because nobody dey fear now. So when you outlaw
Okay.
open grazing and you have state police, let me see how cow go they move about again.
Naija
If you don't
watch.
carry
Now,
AK-47,
yes, quickly.
Oh, sorry, go. If you want close, I'll talk that one.
Okay, electoral amendment from Madam Patience Demudia. Electoral amendment you are talking about is still the same sluggishness of our opposition. You and I know the electoral amendment, there were loopholes there before it was passed. We talk here. You and I talk here. We lost our voices. So our opposition are too docile. Let's be
Very
honest.
docile.
Sometimes
even then, this state
they
police
are
is
too docile.
much more
So
important than this electoral
yes,
amendment
exactly.
in my
So
own.
no,
Because
what Mother Patience is saying, electoral amendment how far? Yes, you are right. How far? Me myself still they ask how far, but our opposition are not active enough. So we cannot, because of that, beneath the talk am ugaru dogon arwao ama na it means if you because of your enemy lose your eyes, you don't go see I still look your friend tomorrow. We need state police.
Yes.
It's very, very important.
Very
Simple.
important.
So let opposition plan. And Nigerians, concerned Nigeria, we no say suffer, don't tire them. Let them plan how to stop ringing in 2027. Simple. Thank you very much, my people. I'm rounding up now. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Black
Oga.
something.
Yeah, I want to advise our panelists. I want to give the name of the headpiece you can get so that we limit outside voices. It's called Soundcore Liberty 5 Pro Max. You need to get it.
Okay,
Lauga Jonathan.
The name
put
too
on
long.
for private chat now, right on there.
Yeah,
name too
as I'm
long.
talking, I'm watching match, but you cannot hear it.
The name too long.
Okay, can you write it on private chat right now?
Okay,
so
let me write it on private chat.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you very much, everyone that came in. Let's continue with this conversation later on. Thank you, Augustine. I appreciate you. Thank you, Mr. Alabo. Thank you. You are the one that paved way for everyone today. Black Panther first. Yes. Thank you very much, Black Panther, my brother. Thank you, Abdul Malik, Mr. Jonathan. Thank you, Oga Chris. I appreciate you all. Thank you, Madam Rita, for coming in. Thank you, Mr. Oduwa. Give us a mandate. I appreciate you all. I'm not even sure if I received a call today. In fact, I cheated my callers today. This is not good, but tomorrow is another day or later on. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much for those of you that super chatted us, Madam Bella, Naomi, and Madam Eugenia. I'm very, very grateful. Thank you very, 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 very much. I'm not taking this for granted. Thank you, my lovely mother of all Mommy Diaspora. Thank you, Mommy. I appreciate you. I love you. Thank you, my brother, Abu Azi. Thank you very much. God bless you for me. Thank you, Madam Eugenia, Madam Peggy Modi, Madam Love Maduka, Anthony Ola, Patience Demudia, and many, many more right there. I appreciate you all, my people. Thanks for your time with us today. Now, God bless you. Now, we've come to the end of this broadcast. Yes, 5 hours, 34 minutes, still counting. The reason why we have to stay this long, this is a very, very significant, important discussion. And I was very, very pleased that everybody was here. I listened to everybody, and this is what we want. Yes, I understand some area where some people are coming from. Like I said, in the area Mr. Jonathan is coming from, and some of you on the panel have said it, have answered it, and it's straightforward. If the opposition think the same way you are thinking, let them plan ahead, be proactive, against the plan to counter the plans of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the president of Nigeria. If not, we are not going anywhere. So if the people also think, oh, this might happen, then let them put themselves together. Let's be united and prepare for 2027. But this state police must stand. We can't stop it because we just want to please one or two persons. No. Let everybody wake up. Everybody shine your eye. Let's do it. This state police must stand. This one, we person not if you drive from one state to another, not even another state anymore now. To drive from one area to another area now for inside your state now, that's also fear everybody they fear. And you can't say make a day and state police don't stand. Oga, he must stand. Always stand, Baba. There's nothing you can do about it. Good night, my people. Bye for now.
Atuma e pijo sai ko ndapanya. Wote monne That you the bros,